birthday, Tony. Thank you for the 26-month resub. The irony of you doing Boots and Cats and me having added 3 alerts today. Also, I honestly went back in my Streamlabs alert and I was falling in love with those sounds. I think I'm going to bring some of them back. Because I still have Christmas shit right now. I think I'm going to bring some of the old ones back. Lilies, thank you for the 28 months on the day that we celebrate.
Friends from college have birthdays within 2 weeks of each other, so they picked the weekend in between to celebrate not our birthdays, and it was always the best night of the year. So with that in mind, I wish you the happiest, not your birthday.
That's so sick.
It's also one of the best days.
Nice. It's going to be a great day. It's already a great day. Look at the sun. Look at the sun. Lilies, thank you for the 28-month resub.
Very smart.
And Mai, thank you for the 28-month resub at tier 2. And we're celebrating my 28th birthday. Isn't that fucking nuts? I mean, like, it's in 2 days. I'm not technically 28. I was checking to see that the story went live.
My sprinkler goes like this.
Oh man, I missed these. It comes back. I love it. Wait, let me go live on TikTok too. Ah!
We the best.
There you go. And then I can lower that away.
I appreciate it.
Hello. Kiwi, thank you for the
Happy
32
birthday,
months.
Tail feather and hype for Saturday school.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hello, everyone. Thank you for hanging out today. How's everyone doing? My goodness. You want to know the heartbreaking news already? There's no cake at the bakery. It's okay. My birthday's Monday. I still have 2 more days to hope that they have a cake in stock. Like that they make a cake maybe today for because they have cakes that they make for a daily sale. Not daily, but not a sale, but like that they sell daily. I forgot to make my coffee. I had a coffee earlier, so I didn't like forget, but I forgot to make my second coffee. I literally turned on the machine and I forgot to make it. So I will go make a coffee in a little bit. But no cake for today because they were out of stock. Yesterday it said out of stock. Today the cake wasn't even in their options of like things that they say they have that they sell. And I was like, oh my God, this is really not great. But like I said, I want that cake for my birthday anyway. It's not so much for the stream. Not so much for the stream. So I still have 2 days to potentially get myself that birthday cake that I've had for the past 2 years for a 3rd year. I would like that. The cake is a lie. Yes, it is. Hi, everyone. How we doing today? I still have I got bitches in the living room getting wait, was that? No, that's just funny. Yeah, that's not Christmas. That's fine. Shit, I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys do. Guys, thank you for the 40 bits. Thank you.
You have a wonderful day today.
It's already great. It's sunny as all heck. We have the sun while we're streaming.
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots.
Oh, right. My 28 bits.
And cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
Anyone remember this?
Cats and boots and 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 cats.
I just used it because it says party face. Take it away, Brian. And then it's the thing, right? So that's why it's an alert for this time. What cake is it? Well, I don't have cake, but it's chocolate cake. Like the one I love, it's a vegan cake. It's a vegan bakery that I didn't know. The first year, someone from the community, Bex, ordered it for me. Like literally was like, hey, would you by any chance be able to go pick up a cake at this place? And then I said yes. And then Bex ordered it. And the first year, that's what I did. I went to go pick it up. And last year, I just went to buy it myself because I was like, the cake is delicious and vegan. It's a full vegan bakery, so it's great. And this year, I was a little slow and I forgot to order ahead of time. It's okay because they still sell some on the daily. So I just have to cross my fingers that tomorrow or Monday, I get to buy cake. And the thing is, if you want to order ahead of time, it's 3 days and my birthday's in 2 days. So even if I order ahead, like right now, I wouldn't have it on Monday. So I really have to hope on the daily option of it. Vegan ice cream found me, so I got that. Hell yeah. I was going to buy some vegan ice cream. Actually, I was going to buy some cupcakes too. But like I said, I even forgot to make my coffee because I realized I didn't make birthday alerts. And I was like, oh, that kind of takes priority. And I was having breakfast up until like 30 minutes ago. I had coffee like 2 hours ago, but breakfast was 30 minutes ago. Hello, how are we doing? Yo, I literally figured out some TikTok stuff. Like the scenes will change easy now. I'm not gonna struggle today. If you don't know what is happening today, if you're new here, my hair is fuzzy. I think I'm gonna tie it. I thought my elastic was behind me, but it's not. Oh, it's here. So, if you don't know what's happening today, this is Get for Tuesday. Yeah, but like my birthday's on Monday, you know? Okay, I won't hear anything for a second. I'm taking the headphones off. So, what's happening today is we are doing Saturday school. That's a thing where we all learn about a subject together. It's really fun. It's like, you know, I'm not forcing you to do math. It's more like we all learn about a subject. Today's subject is evolution. I said that during the week on Discord, and people have posted some videos. I feel like there wasn't too many, so we actually might get through all the videos, which is a rare occurrence. And if we do, I'll probably look up more because I had some questions myself. So if they are unanswered, I don't know if my head shrunk. Your head doesn't shrink. No, no. There's no math. It's always fun. It's just for pleasure. Fuck, my hair is so fuzzy. It was a hair wash day. You know how like on hair wash day, my hair gets fucking frizzy, fuzzy. Ow, fuck. I'm struggling. Okay, we're good. I think. Hi. But hi, everyone. Thank you for hanging out today. We are also celebrating my birthday early because I will not be live on Monday. I have a bunch of stuff that I do on Mondays during the week. Acting related mostly, like rehearsals and stuff like that. So we're doing it early this year instead of on the day. It's the first time I think that we're not doing it on the day, right? And I'm just glad to hang out, you know. Citrine Skies, hi. If you're over on TikTok, I try to read the comments as much as possible, but I read mainly Twitch comments. So if you make your way to Twitch, I have more chances of reading it, but don't worry, you don't have to. TikTok live is just fine. You're seeing me fully. I'm gonna make my chat actually a little bigger, like the font, so that I can have an easier time reading. That is definitely much better. Your birthday's on Wednesday? Hell yeah, we're 2 days apart. Well, depending on the year as well, but.
I got bitches in the living room getting.
Wait, was it 45 an alert? I guess it wasn't a perm, right?
Shit, I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys do.
Da 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 da. Also, for the attention, I literally have to test.
So you'll grab a drink and cheers in your honor.
9:14 for me, so I'll grab a drink and cheers. Heck yeah. Okay, I have to check. I have to test my filters. I actually don't know. I feel like it was number 3. Yeah, it is, right? Wait, is it that one or is it this one? Is it this one? Attention! Yes, it is. Ah, there you go. That was a test attention. It wasn't the official attention yet. It was the test one. If we type in caps, can you see it better? No, it's okay. I made my font really big. I'm fine. I can see everything. It was the second one. I had to just say attention for my ears to be like, yeah, that's the one. PewDiePie 2.0. That is such a compliment. It's funny. I used to hate being compared to PewDiePie, but the guy is gorgeous now. Like he's ripped and shredded and like also not making stuff for kids as much as when he started, obviously. So it's funny because what I used to be like, fuck off, why are you comparing me to PewDiePie? Now I'm like, oh, thanks. That's kind of nice. Why not just put your glasses on? Oh, even with my glasses, the font was just really small on my screen. But I haven't been wearing them too much. Wow. It makes a difference though. I will wear them, in fact. I've been a little like tired of my glasses for sure. Hi, Vanessa. I'm doing good. Also, I even had a way to have TikTok chat on screen, but not gonna lie, it was ugly as all shit. Here, I'll show you. I'll still try it out. I'll try it out. Okay, give me a second. We're gonna try this out. There was a way to show TikTok live, TikTok chat to my Twitch stream, at least like on the stream. It's not perfect because it's not the same as this. It's close, but not quite. Tamacious K, thank you for following. Hello, did I miss something? You didn't miss a single thing, I don't think. I do not think. Boom, boom. Wait, hold on. Let me double check the settings to make sure. This is fine. This is fine. I think. Okay, and then if I copy this, let me try that, right? Add browser source. Because I took it away. TT chat. It's gonna show. Yeah, okay. Forget this, okay? Ignore it for now. Ignore it. Ignore it. Shh. Close your eyes. You're not seeing that. Come on, freaking thing. I'm trying to do the thing. Let me do it. This. And then if I bring it all the way here like I did earlier. And then 1 second. What am I trying to do after that? What did I do earlier? I did this, that, boop, boop. This is some hardcore. And then I move it all the way below the TikTok chat. Why is TikTok chat not actually showing anything? Test. Like, test works. And they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you want to do? Shit.
I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys do.
La 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 la. Okay, my test works, but the actual TikTok chat doesn't. Good shit. I guess that's what we find out. It was never working. Love my t-shirt. Thank you. That's my human shirt. Yeah, we're not seeing anything other than the test. Can anyone type anything on TikTok? Like, genuinely, whatever the fuck. If you're on TikTok Live. And actually, one of the messages says, you were born in 1998. No, I was born in 1995, so I'm celebrating 28 in 2 days. Oh, yeah. Okay, it works. We see Tony's message. All right, cool. So then let me just fix my framing.
Smart.
You very smart.
We the best.
We the best.
You a genius.
Hold on, let me read that alert and like actually properly thank you as well.
You loyal.
Becca!
I almost said that was 2 years, but 14 is 2 weeks. Anyway,
You know what? I would have made the same mess up, I think. Becca, thank you for subscribing for 14 months. I was actually I scrolled in the pet channel today to give myself a nice little smile this morning. So I was scrolling in our pet channel, just looking at all the pet pictures and obviously the single-eyed cats, the one-eyed cats. Wait. It's a little ugly. That's what I mean. Like, the TikTok chat isn't really great. If that means anything. This? Maybe like this? I don't know if this is... Oh, okay, I'll hit play. Anyway, that's... Now at least you can see what people are saying on TikTok. Happy early birthday. Thank you. So we have double chats. I know the text is small, but like... Oh, well, let me try to make it bigger, I guess, again. It's just like they don't have a bold option. Obviously, I'm using like a workaround stuff already, so that's... I'm gonna go bigger again. This is like me trying to look at my other screen to see. Okay, that's getting somewhat big enough. Are we getting there? 100? 100? No, oh, 100 is the max. And then maybe line spacing. I actually feel like closer is better, because... No. Oop, oop. What's better? Is it this better? This?
You very
Or this?
We the best.
It's better than it was.
You a genius.
Ayana Frey. Oh, hey, I remember your name. Thank you for choosing to subscribe. You really didn't have to do that. Very happy early birthday. Thank you. Hello, today made me realize I'm surrounded by Capricorns. Listen, we're just amazing like that. Okay, that's why you surround yourself with Capricorns. I have a one-eyed cat. I know, I saw yours too. Exactly. I scrolled high up enough. I saw a bunch of cats and dogs and pets, and I was having a really good time. Anyway, that's going to be as good as it gets. We're going to do, like, at least we have a TikTok chat on this screen. And then I think if I close this website, though, it's going to crash.
You smart.
We'll see. I'll wait until I see actual messages on TikTok and see if it's still keeping track, because I heard that it doesn't work if you close the website.
You a genius.
It's like workaround stuff, you know? Laura, thank you for subscribing for 24 months. Actually, 2 years.
Loyal.
24. Wow.
Yeah, okay, it did crash.
Party popper.
I just have to keep the website going. It's like meh. Wow, 24! Dang it. All right, come on. Work, you fuck. I guess I'll keep it open. It's not great, but it's not the worst, you know? 2 years. 2 friggin' years. Okay, how's everyone doing? I'm a little chaotic, but hey, it's my birthday. Well, it's not my birthday. Isn't it weird to celebrate a birthday before your birthday, though? I feel like you can celebrate a birthday after. You can be like, oh, okay, I'll celebrate 2 days later. But before, I feel like a fraud. So, like, I'm celebrating. I'm not even 28 yet. How dare I celebrate? You celebrate before? Saturday school is gonna... yes, the gifts are disabled on TikTok because I always do it, actually. The only time I didn't turn them off was when I went live from my phone. Because gifts on TikTok, the reason I don't do the gifts on TikTok, let me be absolutely honest with you, you are not getting your money's worth is exactly why. I don't know how much it costs you to send a gift, but the amount of times I close a live stream and I have made 1 penny, I know you didn't pay just 1 penny. And so I feel very bad about this. Your money should not buy gifts on TikTok. Because I don't know how much it's costing you, but I know it's not a penny. And I receive only a penny. Like sometimes I literally close live and it says money in this live 0.01. So that's why gifts are usually always off. It is absolutely horrible. If you celebrate 2 days before or your birthday or after your birthday, it's a 10,000%. Yeah, TikTok are frauds. Well, that's exactly why my gifts are disabled. That way I just do like Twitch and tips. Like, but honestly, I don't even want it. I'm genuinely really okay without it. Don't you worry. Also, y'all, I actually prepped YouTube shorts. Like every single TikTok since the last time I had posted YouTube shorts, every single good TikTok that could be a YouTube shorts is already uploaded, ready to go live as of February 1st when they start to pay. That's on the main account. So older TikToks will get posted, and then as I make them, they will constantly get added to the list. And I'm literally ready. Like I have the first 12 days of February, every single day a video will go live at 9 a.m. A YouTube short will go live at 9 a.m. And I'm just curious to see how that works. Like how the money works on YouTube's side. Also, I'm very much still shadow banned on TikTok. I sent in the support ticket on the app. I don't know if I said this already to everyone here. I sent in the support ticket on the app. I got the most like basic reply. The reply was, thank you so much. No, we are so happy. No, what was it? Thank you for loving TikTok. We appreciate creators and we encourage variety in contents. That's what I received as a reply to my, hey, no one's seeing my account. I was like, okay, cool, great, thanks. That's helpful. So instead I found like their emails, like the feedback email, the info email, which I have had a back and forth conversation with in the past about other things. And this time I sent an email, once again, with that same info and screenshots. And I got a reply saying, your email was not delivered because this account does not receive email. And I was like, well, first of all, I've had a literal back and forth conversation with this account, so fuck you. And then it was at least giving me a link for an official support ticket, like not through the app, like an actual official thing. And I sent that in and it's been 2 days and I've heard nothing and nothing's changed. So here's an update for my account. You're still shadow banned? Of course I am. Of course I am. It's pretty rough. Cat Sweezy, thank you for following. Bianca's deadly. I'm glad I didn't read that full thing, but Bianca's deadly. Thank you for following. And is it Sane? Is it Sane? Because I saw your name on TikTok is also the same, right? Is it Sane? San? But it's my first time here and I love it here. Heck yeah. Excuse my username, lost a bet. Oh, okay. Listen, some people do those usernames willingly, so whether you lost a bet or not, it's not a surprising thing on this platform. Okay, I'm gonna change a setting on the TikTok chat. It's bugging me. I think this has more space. Yeah, that's better. Let's do that. I hate that I have to keep it open. I guess I could just minimize it. Ah! Oh, bum, 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 bum.
Got bitches in the living room getting it on, and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning.
6 in the morning.
Shit, I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys do.
Da 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 da. Oh.
Spiced apple moonshine, cheers.
The what? Spiced apple moonshine? 40%. Stacy, thank you for the 25 bits. Thank you everyone for hanging out today. We're going to start Saturday school around 2 p.m. So we like chat around for an hour. We kind of chat, catch up, talk about birthday stuff, whatever. And then at 2, we're starting learning. And that's going to be a fun time too. I will make a coffee before we do Saturday school. So like at 1, what is it? It's 1:26 right now for me. So at 1:45, I'll make coffee. So I'll genuinely go make an espresso for a minute, you know? Well, it's going to take me a little bit more than a minute. Go hard or go home. Your last video struck a chord big time. Like a good chord? I hope so. At least that's what's good about having this chat is at least now when I reply to TikTok, y'all can actually know I'm not just reading a ghost message like it exists. There's another chat. Is that okay? Do we like that? Should I try to figure out a way to have both on screen? Only on the just chatting screen, by the way. When I go on like my screen, my display capture, like I won't have the TikTok chat. It'll just be my Twitch chat, like always. Same time zone? Hell yeah. Are we doing birthday stuff first though? Well, is there birthday stuff to do? I didn't. Oh wait, I do have a message on. I'm like, oh, I should check on Discord. There you go. There is a birthday thing. I guess we'll check that out in a little bit. Annie sent a video. I really didn't expect it because Annie made a video for the freaking New Year's. How are you gonna follow it up 2 weeks later already? Damn. That's a good question. What will I not? That's a good question. I was legit just talking about your streams earlier and that I missed them. Becca, I literally talked about you when I was looking at your cat pictures. Is it like one of those things where you know how you talk about someone and somehow like the universe is like, they're both talking about each other, right? Do you even see me? Annie, hi. Sorry. I've been a little chaotic at reading right now. I've missed like so many messages are flying by me. I want to say sorry. Okay, I am sorry. If there's a will, Annie has a way. That is true. Sorry. Welcome. Thank you for following. The world is like Spider-Man mean. Happy early birthday. Thank you so much. This is a short one. It's from all of us. That's awesome. Dang it. I better not cry. I better not cry. Like it. Good to know you aren't talking to ghosts. Yeah. I might try to make it a little prettier. I'm purposely adding a space so you don't mistake the two. I wish there was an option to just combine them. Like if this chat could have both, it would be perfect. Year 3 of birthday cries? I don't think I cried last year. No, I did cry. I cried in this apartment. Wait, did I cry in this apartment?
Inhale, exhale. Hi, Seb.
Hi. Thank you for the 222 bits, Annie. And that breath. What am I doing for my birthday? I'm helping a friend with a self-tape and I'm rehearsing my scene for class. The best thing to do on my birthday is actually anything related to acting. So honestly, I'm happy. I'm doing a birthday dinner tomorrow with some friends though. Like we're going to a restaurant. Although I haven't picked, like I had picked where and then I saw what they do because they don't take reservations. And I'm like, oh, I actually don't know if this is such a good deal. Like the way they work because we're like 8 and it gets like a little meh for groups more than 7 people at that place. So I'm like, oh, like if I don't go there, I genuinely have no clue where the fuck to go. I just want to go get food. 3 years in a row of birthday cries, can't help it. Bro, you're one of the best dudes from TikTok. I'm very happy that you think so. A very good chord needed for me. Nice. I don't know what you're talking about, but your voice is lovely. Well, thank you very much. This is 100% no tears. Good. But also, did I actually cry last year? I don't remember. I did. I guess I did. I don't remember. Song told me to close my eyes. Last 2 years was full of birthday cries. Did I cry? I really don't remember. Damn. I guess I do. Maybe I do. Huh. Not sure you did last year. I was just looking at all my YouTube videos and I saw the crying one from upstairs from my other place because it was like I had titled it "You Made Me Cry for My Birthday." Like the YouTube video, and it was just that bit, just reacting to that video and crying like a fucking baby. And then I don't remember seeing one for last year. Oh, I didn't. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Happy early birthday. Thank you. You got emotional, but don't think there was tears. Yeah. Also, that's okay. All right. Whether there's tears or not, I'm just the one that's going like, I don't want to cry today. They were watery eyes. Yes. And you kept insisting it isn't crying. Well, you see, a whole year later, and I'm still doing the same. I'm sorry to hear, Lara. Could you have cried for anniversary and not birthday? It's possible. For sure, I've cried on stream here, like in this apartment. But yeah, the big tears were definitely in the other place. I remember that. Like everyone was doing the thank you. Fucking broke my heart in the best way, you know? But Is everyone having like a nice day today? What's the weather like? For us, the sun came out. I say us, Vancouver. The sun came out. It is shining so much that my curtains are partly shut. That's how you know it's a gorgeous freaking day. VOD still makes my heart all fuzzy. Yeah. I'm so on top of my shit right now. The VODs are all uploaded. If they're not all public, they're being posted one day at a time. Or one a day, one video a day, one VOD a day. And the TikToks are ready to go. Well, the YouTube shorts. And I went back and cleaned up my YouTube, like my main account. And by doing that, I was rewatching older videos. And it made me miss making like longer videos, like more than TikTok, you know? Not more than TikTok, I mean more time than TikTok, more words, more like a longer form video than the TikTok. Like over a minute, god damn it. It made me miss it. So I'm like, oh, I wonder if I'll somehow manage to fit that in my schedule. But there's also a lot of things I'm not doing. So I'm like, oh, like I'm thriving in some sides of things. But did I change the Christmas alerts? Still not. No part of my brain was like, oh, I did this. So, ugh. I promise I made it out of the house today. Hell yeah! Windy as heck, but just as happy. Nice. I wanted to get out, but I didn't have enough time before stream. One at the day. Weather has been wet and windy. Wanted to fix the roof today. Right. Also, California's had a freaking... I think you said California earlier. You said like rain. I don't know if it was your name. I think it was. It's been messy out there. And that's where I'm going next week. I'm going there like Friday. And I'm like, oh, great. Can you get the weather chill, please? I'm going to LA. I'm not trying to go to rain. I'm trying to go where it's supposed to be sunny. And I mean, like, I'm not expecting summer weather, but it's still it's supposed to be warmer than what it is for me here, right? What do we call them? Schleb vlogs? Yeah, and I made one. I literally called it Schleb vlogs, and I had never made a second one. Oh, you're England. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, yeah, wet and raining makes sense, but your roof is damaged? Dang. You're going to LA? Yeah, I'm going Friday to Monday. I'm doing a weekend trip to LA. I'm going to hang out with Zach. I will be crashing on his couch. It's like a challenge I was giving myself this year, which was, you know how I always say I never travel, right? And I've never traveled for fun. And so instead of looking, and one of the reason I had never traveled for fun is because in my head it was like, oh, if you want to travel, you have to go for 2 weeks. Like you need a lot of money to go somewhere for 2 weeks, or like even a week, but it's usually expensive. But then this year, after the new year, I was like, actually, why not a fucking weekend trip every now and then? Why not just do a weekend trip? And then better yet, yes, it is a travel for fun, but all I have to do is make a TikTok or anything content related, and then it becomes a business trip too. And in this case, I'm literally going to see Zach. Like, fuck. So I'm like combining the pleasure of traveling, but also like, yeah, I can make a video every time I leave. What is Twitch TV? Twitch.tv is the streaming platform that I'm on. So you're seeing it on TikTok right now. And if you go to that link that's like down here, I think, twitch.tv/Sebastian R. Teller, the same username as on TikTok, you will see this in better quality than TikTok. All the biscuit love? Yeah, I'm down to meet biscuit. There's a plant called Mai in Zach's apartment. Whoa! That's cool. Tell Biscuit he's a good kitty. I sure will. Visiting Poison in LA on the 25th for my birthday. She's legit dealing with the rain flooding. Yeah. Well, Zach too. Zach almost lost his whole computer. Just made it work. I think it was fixed yesterday. I saw his story. But yeah, that's bad if the whole apartment is flooded. Zach has like a few spots that had leaking through the roof, like full on through. Sorry, there was a boppy tune. When you eat biscuit, can you please tell him pss, 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 pss from me? I sure will. May explode if you guys do a video together. We'll see. I'm just stoked to meet the guy in person. Zach and I, if some people here don't know, but Zach and I, like when we were both kind of starting to grow on TikTok, we found each other. Like I started on Twitch, and 1 month later, I was checking out this guy, well, Zach, I was checking out his account and he made a video saying, hey, does anyone know anything about Twitch? I think I want to get back to streaming. And I hit him up. I was like, dude, I'm streaming on Twitch. Like, I got you. Hit me up for questions. I got the whole OBS setup. Like, I got so many tips for you. And he took me up on it. Like, not so much for help, but just to chat. And then ever since, we've been making like content, streaming together. Quinn happened because of Zach. Like, I got into Quinn because of Zach. I was doing voice already, like that kind of audio, spicy audios, but I didn't have an in with Quinn, and he started to be with them, and I was like, Zach, I do this, I want in. So I'm just stoked to meet the guy, like after years of hanging out over the internet, you know? You two are my favorites? Heck yeah! You seeing Zach? Stop it, I will cry. I am seeing Zach.
Sebastian Arteller has the biggest, fattest, juiciest,
Zach?
rotundest, wrinkly brain I have ever had the fortune of meeting.
Right,
Love the cowman.
right. The brain. Uh-huh. Lilies, thank you for the 203 bits! It's so fun to meet internet friends. Yeah. It doesn't happen too much. Like, I'm not one to... Well, first of all, I'm really bad at relations even with people I know in person. So, like, over the internet, it's tough to maintain something. I don't know why I paused. It's a follow alert. Arabella! Sorry, that's the kind of the way it's spelled. Thank you for following. Welcome. Rotundus takes me out every time. I know. Isn't he a genius? This is Boppy. Okay, I want to make my coffee soon. I know I said 1:45. It's 1:38. So, is that okay with you if I step out for a little bit and I make an espresso coffee? And I literally have a drink redeem happening, so. Make coffee! And even my BRB also works on TikTok now. I think. Let me check it. Yes, it does! Yes, it fucking does. I actually figured out, like, I have a whole thing. I did some playing around with the system to make shit work. Okay, I'm just over in the kitchen. I can still hear. I'll probably yell dumb shit, so I'm gonna lower the music so you can hear me yell dumb shit. And I'm just gonna make an espresso real quick. And I'll even, like, angle my mic so that it picks up my kitchen a little more, you know? I'm only taking my phone because I need a timer. Yeah, right. Actually, my machine went into sleep mode. I gotta give it like 30 seconds for it to warm up again. I'm chilling. I'm here. We're making. Sorry. Oh no, you saying hi to chair.
Living room getting it on and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you gonna do? Shit, I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys do too.
High chair.
Chair says thank you.
Party face. Take it away, Brian. Boots and cats and boots and cats.
Okay, my
and
machine's
boots
actually
and
ready now.
cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots.
Stacey, thank you for the 25 bits. Kiwi, thank you for the 28 bits.
Cats and boots
Got making coffee. Give me a second.
and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. High chair and new couch.
Oh, dang it. I was trying to hit play on music. Fuck it.
I got bitches in the living room getting it on and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you gonna do? Shit, I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys do too.
Stop ruining the scene, Seb.
Hey.
We want chair, just kidding.
That's good. Yeah, you better be kidding. All right? You better be kidding. Okay. All right. So, I'm talking you through the process. I'm currently weighing coffee. Happy birthday!
You bitch ass nigga, yup, I'm thirsty.
I am not kidding, Toe. I prefer chair.
Wow.
I got bitches in the living room getting it on and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you gonna do? Shit, I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys do too.
I said just kidding.
I will smack a bitch.
Hi everyone. Got 10 minutes to chill before work. I wish everyone a stupendous Saturday.
I thought Stu was going somewhere else. Like, Stu. Thank you for all the bits. I will specify the amount and the people as soon as I'm back in front of my screen. I'm currently about to grind some coffee beans, so you're going to hear my lovely grinder, which is It's not as bad as my OG grinder. So.
Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give up, cause that's your birthday.
Keep yelling, buddy. We can't hear you, but we feel the energy.
Wait, you can't hear anything? Like, you can't even make up what I'm saying? Are you for real? Come on, man.
Zane.
What the fuck is that?
Happy birthday.
Is that a blur?
Zane.
Come on, motherfuckers, come on. 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 I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8, 38s, 9, 9, 10 Mac 10s. The shits never end.
I mean, we proved over and over we do fine without him in frame, toe.
It's just one of those days when you don't wanna wake up. Everything is fun, everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you wanna justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact, and if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet is to stay away, motherfucker. It's just one of those days.
Burn, motherfucker, burn, motherfucker, burn. Try that you can't reach me. Burn, motherfucker, burn, motherfucker, burn. There's nothing you can teach me.
Party face, take it away, Brian. Boots and cats and 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 boots and cats. Muffled yelling for the win.
I wanted you to know whenever you are around. Can't speak, I can't
Wait, is
speak.
that still an alert? What?
We have a good time when we can't hear him. It's not like he ever reads what we say anyway.
What alert was that? I don't remember having that. Oh, it's my 111! Oh!
Hype train for chair?
Of course the chair. I follow you now. Thank you for the follow as well. I'll be thanking everyone, okay? I'll try to catch up and get everyone, of course. Thank you, though. Thanks.
I drink 40 cups of coffee. 40 cups of coffee. 40 cups of coffee waiting for you to come home.
All the hype cause we love chair.
Yeah, you do.
Welcome, couch.
Oh, man, the couch and the bed are life-changing.
Hey, I follow you now.
It's like some next level shit. Okay, I'm almost done. Almost done. I really feel bad for my
I got bitches in the living room getting it on, and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you wanna do? Shit, I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys do too.
When a fire starts to burn, right, and it starts to spread, she gonna bring that attitude home. You don't wanna do nothing with their life. When a fire starts to burn, right, and it starts to spread, she gonna bring that attitude home. You don't wanna do nothing with their life.
We also should give Michael some love. Great job growing. We love you.
Actually,
You smart.
I'm coming back.
You very smart.
Okay, actually,
We the
I moved this guy yesterday. Like I explained it better
appreciate
after I catch up with alerts. But I'll talk about Brian in a little bit. Okay, sorry about that. Boop. There you go. I'm back.
I got bitches in the
Thanks for the hype train, y'all. You really don't have to friggin' do this. Okay, I'm trying to scroll up in chat to see that blurb. Because thank you for that blurb earlier.
To
The
Mike,
100
we
bits.
appreciate your hard work.
What? Sorry, we're always ignore you and do all the hard work.
bitches in the living room getting
Oh, hello, Mike. Yeah, this mic does all the work for sure.
shit. I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys.
Wait, is 70 supposed to be an alert?
Hello, Mike. I'm sorry we always ignore
Or-
you and you do all
Oh wait, no,
the
that's
hard
25. Okay, okay. Because 70 is. Yeah. I was like, what? It's your first stream? Welcome. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, I'm gonna try to catch up on all these alerts because goddamn, y'all are going nuts. You're even bringing up all the stuff I had forgotten about, like all the perm alerts. Okay, where were we? So,
Love this.
okay, wait. I said, Lily's thank you for the 203 bits. That was the Zach alert. Stacy, thank you for the 25 bits. Kiwi, thank you for the 28 bits. Mai, thank you for the 77 bits. Lily's, thank you for the 116 bits. Mai, thank you for the 30 bits. Amanda, thank you for the 55 bits. Lily's, thank you for the 280 bits. Mai, thank you for the 200 bits. My friend Amy, thank you for the 100 bits. Annie, thank you for the 34 bits. Kiwi, thank you for the 28 bits. Lily's, thank you for the 111 bits. Stacy, thank you for the 34 bits. Olexi Mauro, thank you for following. Mai, thank you for the 124 bits. Stacy, thank you for the 34 bits. Written by Weird Memories, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Erica, thank you. Well, Eric, Washu, I keep like jumping between one and the other. Erica Washu, thank you for the 25 bits. Lily, thank you for the 35 bits. Bori Hay. Oh, thank you for using your Prime on me. Wow. Stacy, thank you for the 25 bits. Mike, thank you for the 25 bits. Amanda, thank you for the 70 bits. And Disable, thank you for the follow. Welcome. We've done it. Just wanted to drop by and remind you that you're amazing and you are loved and deserve good things. Keep up the hard work. Thank you so much. Surround yourself with people who love you. Stay strong, be safe, and have a beautiful day. Thank you so much. I need to share. I got a Hydrate Spark bottle. What is that? Not drank this much water in a really long time. Oh my God, chill out. Sandra, thank you for the 1,000 bits.
Happy early birthday, hype Sebast 45 love, Sebast 45 love, Sebast 45 love, Sebast 45 love.
Sandra, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Okay, chill out, y'all. Thank you for the hype chain, everyone. Pro streamer. Listen, I'm a professional. So yesterday, I added a new moss pool, like a third one, not in the center, on the side. So I actually propped him upright again because my guy was literally fucking traveling out of his pot to a point where sitting on my couch, and I mean sitting here at the furthest spot, the light kind of blocks it, but at the furthest spot from the plant was still blocking my view for the TV. So I was like, okay, it's about time I do this like every 3-4 months with this guy because he moves so much. So I propped him upright again, like I used things to tie him to the moss pool that's already in the center, and then I added another moss pool. So now he is standing tall as a motherfucker. My boy is tall. Okay, go back. Is that how it was? I think so. Yeah, I spent like 45 minutes on that yesterday. Because I was like, he is a problem. He was literally blocking my TV. That's not good. Hydrate Spark, yeah, is a smart water bottle. Set to remind me to drink water 12 times a day. Whoa, keeps track of how much? Holy shit, that's cool. Nice. I just drink this thing fucking all the time out of habit. So I don't need that, but that's good for anyone that's usually bad at drinking water. What time is it for you? Almost 2. It's 1:48. So 1:50. So we are going to watch this beautiful video that Annie made. So let me do that real quick. Just open it. Nothing weird. My screen just did something. It's all good. Let me hit play real quick just so it can load. 1080. I'm getting a whole bunch of buffering, which is weird because I literally got an upgrade in the internet. But I've been buffering like crazy for 2 weeks. And I'm like, what the fuck? I just got an upgrade. Why? Okay. Thank you for the hype train, everyone. Thank you so much for all the bits, the subs, the follows, the blurb. Chill out. That's enough. Thank you. Thank you for showing up for my birthday. Thank you. Good. Okay. Now we have a video. And look, I'm literally going to do this and boom. Instantly, TikTok is also on the right thing. Crazy. But TikTok, you're just seeing like the center crop of this screen. So if you're missing out some details, I'm sorry. You can always come to Twitch. Okay, I'm going to take a sip. No, it's too hot. Oh, it smells good though. Wait, what do I need to ask for a refund? Forgot to drink water normally often. I don't drink. What's the asking for a refund for? Okay, we're going to play this. Since you don't like reading, we spelled it out for you. Is that because usually it's like a letter thing? Well, let's find out. It's really quiet. H. Happy face. Happy face. What's going on here? Hey. What the fuck is P? Please close. Pocket coffee espresso. Oh shit. I remember that. That was from a care package. Wildin. For why? B. Bitch. I will smack you. I have not said that I am French. Stop putting words in my mouth. I never said that. I mean, radio and Discord is the fucking place. I talked about radio today. The roof is on fire. Here's a vote for you. Oh, H, but here's a vote for you. D. Did Doug dig David's garden? Why was I saying?
Ay, Dios mío. ¿Estamos 4:30?
Is it 4:31 in Spanish? I forgot I did this. You done? You done? You good? You got it out of your system? Oh no, you went ahead and did my name. Rising is oh, whatever. I really thought because the sun rises. My ears hurt from how much I'm smiling. Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it'll make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So 'twas better Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. Wow! And the people that did the letters and everything. Oh my gosh! That's so cool! I loved it! Thank you so much for doing this! That was fucking sick! Nice! Oh my gosh! Y'all are awesome. What the heck? That was sick! Oh! Fuck my god, I'm so sorry. I just killed everyone. So sorry. It's because the music was like too quiet on the other one. Okay, hold on. Let me stop the music. Fix my settings. I ripped my ears too. Okay, I'm part of the victims here. I apologize. I really do. If it hurt me, I know it hurt you. Okay. Start from low. Really low. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the video. Bah! I didn't do it on purpose. I wouldn't have done it on purpose. Farewell. Thank you for stopping by, Amanda. Woo! Holy shit. I'm so sorry for the ears, everyone. Damn. You don't have to download Twitch. It's a website. It's a website. If you're over on TikTok, you don't have to download Twitch. It's just a website, just like YouTube. But it's live streams. I'm wearing my headphones and it's loud as shit. I'm so sorry. For real, I'm sorry. Like, I don't do this on purpose. I don't fucking blast a loud ass sound on purpose. No, and you clipped it? I mean, shit. If anyone watches this, they're doing it to themselves on purpose. You can see my fear, I guess. I wonder, wait, actually, I'm gonna open this clip just to see my fear. Like, I'll probably play it on mute. I'm trying to mute it before it plays. Hold on. I want to see my face. I'll try to, like, if I do... Hello? Let me move the thing. If I do this, it'll be like center-ish, right? Ooh. Okay, I just want to see my face. If we can see. It's muted, okay? I'll play it on mute. And then I hit play. That fucking... You can tell, okay? I didn't mean for this to happen. I swear. Fuck. Wait, that's not what I mean to hit play on now. Okay. Woo! I swear. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Damn, that was... Oh! Had to start us rough, you know? Okay, we have 5 more minutes and then we start learning about evolution. Anything else you want to say? First of all, thank you again, Annie. Thank you for all the effort you put in all these edits. You do really cool work. Before school starts, life update for those that missed it in Discord. My partner moved in with me. No more Sweden visits for the foreseeable future. Oh my gosh, congratulations. Hi, Sam. Long time. Sorry I haven't been. You don't have to be sorry for not being here, ever. Genuinely. Uni's driving me crazy. That's okay. You do the thing. You focus on your life. Whenever, and I say that every single time, okay? Whenever you gotta not be near stream, there's nothing to be sorry about. It's literally just your life. You're here when you're here. You're not like doing something bad by not being here. When I do a stream, I don't expect everyone to be here. I don't expect you to be here the whole time, as a matter of fact. If you show up, it's because you want to. That's all. I don't want you to show up for me. I don't want you to show up for anything other than just you feel like watching. And if you don't feel like watching, you don't. And even if you do, but you have to do something else, that's okay. There's no bad thing. There's nothing to be sorry about. I genuinely mean that. I am just entertainment. If you want and are available for that entertainment, it's there. If you're not, there's nothing to be sorry about. You don't apologize to your show for missing the live episode on Friday night, right? you just watch it a day or two after. Sometimes I'm not here because I'm doing something bad. That's okay. First stream and you love it. Well, thanks. I'm glad you like it. It's mainly every Saturday if anyone's curious about the streams. I don't really stream other days anymore. It's hard to do multiple things. The more I learn about ADHD, the more that's what I did. Pretty much that's the health. I used to do all those things. I used to stream 3 times a week and I used to make videos way more. But the difference is then I was burning myself the fuck out. So now this healthy approach that I've had has like helped me with my balance in life. But yes, it means I stream less. It means I do less videos and stuff. And I focus on my health. And I do actual stuff behind the scenes of like cleaning my place is stuff that's usually hard to do. And I've been good-ish. I've been all right with that. Or like just technical shit behind the scenes, you know? Hold on. I was going to... Is it lime or lemons? Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay. I was like reading it as one word. Lime or lemons. Lime or lemons. Thank you for subscribing using your Prime. I want you to know that you are solely responsible for someone being introduced to me as a person because of my typos. Wait, what? I want you to know that you are solely responsible for someone being introduced to me as a person because of my typos. Like someone introduced someone to you because of your typos in person? How does that work out? Thank you for that. I'm genuinely not TikTok boyfriend. I don't know how that's still a thing. That character has been dead for a long time. Ironically, Quinn is as close as it gets, but it's still not that. Oh my gosh. Did y'all see? It's so funny because now the whole thing is there is someone on there on the internet being calling himself the internet boyfriend. And at first I saw his videos and I was like, oh, I feel for you. Like, if you're going down that line, because I left it, right? I left like being virtual boyfriend. There was things that I didn't quite enjoy. And I saw that he was doing it, but the thing is now internet boyfriend is also working with Quinn. And I was like, oh my God, dude, what? Good on you. Oh yeah, that's the thing. When I saw that, I was like, oh, because I knew of him just because of his name at some point showing up, seeing as I was virtual boyfriend before. But yeah, that character's been long gone. I wonder when I'll just add that to the block terms. Maybe I should. Sometimes it just gets like repetitive or I just want to say goodbye to it. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do that on TikTok and over on Twitch as well. It rarely gets brought up on Twitch. It's usually on TikTok. And that's because TikTok will feed like one of the few, like I think there's 5 more videos that still have a virtual boyfriend hashtag, but aren't a virtual boyfriend video. And somehow people still think I'm that. Because TikTok feeds you whatever random ass video. They won't show people my recent shit. They will show them something that is 3 years old though. Why not? Yeah, okay! Not content warning, but volume warning. This time I will actually give you plenty of time, seeing as I've already scared the fuck out of everyone here. This is your chance. What the fuck? I think I'm live. Am I live? Am I back? Jesus. Fucking hell. No. Is my audio working or no? Someone said no audio, and then someone is saying audio is working. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck. No, I'm seeing it on my end. I'm seeing my feedback. Bro, it's been kind of driving me crazy. It's like this fucking mixer has been acting up. So one of the cables, the power cable, is like, you know how some cables are just like somewhat loose in it? That's what happened with my first mixer too, if y'all remember. Before I got this Go XLR, I had another mixer and it used to do the same. It used to like casually get fiddled a little, and not fiddled, but whatever. You know, it used to move a tiny, tiny bit. Oh fuck, I forgot to turn off gifts. God damn it. Ah. Anyway, all I did was literally hit a button on the mixer and it moved enough to casually flick the cable enough to say, oh, disconnected, and it doesn't work until I reopen my computer. Like, I wasn't hearing anything either. I wasn't able to talk. I wasn't hearing anything. It is the stupidest fucking thing. Stop it with the gifts. I don't want gifts. Damn it. Also, my chat's somehow not working now. Great. Why? Why am I disconnected? Connect to Xfinity. Damn. Okay, there you go. The TikTok chat. Fucking hell, we were ready to learn, okay? Lily's, thank you for the 35 bits though. Before it, I did see it. And then thank you for the 222 bits. And Search, thank you for following. Are you being automodded? What are you doing to get automodded? I'm really thankful. It's just the TikTok gifts aren't worth it. I usually turn them off. Because my computer, I had to restart, I forgot to turn off that setting and it won't let me turn it off once I'm live. Because TikTok says, haha, you forgot. We're going to keep your gifts on, you bastard. Lily's, thank you for the 222 bits. And Lily's low-key wife. Okay. Thank you for following. Sorry, I'm late. You're not late. I mean, as far as we see, right? I just started streaming. That's what Twitch will say. Okay. Okay. Y'all are ready for this? Take 2. Sound warning. I will literally press the button so goddamn lightly.
Hey, chat.
Oh, wait.
How awesome are the mods? The mods just kick ass all the time. Did you ever notice how much of like they are me? Like to me, the mods,
I pressed the button.
They're like my.
I was like, where's this coming from? It's the button next to the button I was pressing. Come on. Come on, man. Okay, volume warning.
Attention! Attention! Today, on Saturday school, we will learn about evolution. Have we really evolved? Seeing as my past behavior for the past 10 minutes, I am not so certain, you know? But have we? What have we done? Have we really evolved? Have we gone backwards? Was it somehow better when we used to wipe our own butts with a leaf out in the middle of a forest? Or is toilet paper in a toilet that much better? In fact, forget toilet paper. Bidets. I know evolution revolves everything around how you wipe your ass. That's what it. There you go. Are you ready to learn? Time for school.
Okay. I do a bunch of accents because I don't know accents. I don't know just one. So how would I do one, you know? Because I'm doing a French accent for my scene in this month though. Okay, I'm just getting my Discord on the right screen so that I can like click the links like I normally do. Sorry. You can do French accent? Ha 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 ha. You almost had me. I almost did it, but I looked at the name. I've grown smarter. And I can't talk, man. I can't talk. I should have ended the stream at the sound issue, right? I should have just gone, okay, that's it for today. We're done. Yikes. My accent did evolve, in fact. It evolved into 5 other accents. Okay, so this is Saturday school time, pretty much the way it works. I dropped a subject earlier in the week. In fact, I did it right after stream last Saturday. And people have dropped some YouTube videos. Here's how it works, though. I will play the videos. There are YouTube videos. We're watching them together. I usually watch them at 1.25 speed. The reason is ADHD. Other reason is, honestly, everyone is way too fucking slow on YouTube. In fact, if it's still slow at 1.25, I will go as far as putting it at 1.5. Some videos are definitely slow enough that I'm like, this is going 1.5 speed. I also turn on captions whenever available. That does help you with keeping track with the 1.25. And then I do them full screen, but my camera is going to be to this side here, blocking part of it. And if you're on TikTok, I guess you'll only see the center of the screen and me above it. So part of the screen will be blocked. Yes, the reason I do that on purpose is if you want to see the full thing, click the video. I'm not trying to steal views from the video. We're just trying to learn from them. And one more thing is I will pause a bunch and maybe talk about it, maybe either agree with it, disagree with it, ask questions about it, or say shit that is completely not related, and I'll somehow end up in horny jail, because that used to be a common thing. I don't know if I will. I'm just saying it's a possibility. This is all the possible things that could happen today. Now, this is the scene. This is the scene. Cool. And if I click, bop. Okay. Really hope it's not that loud. Great. Pause, pause, pause. I said pause, you bitch. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Why am I getting... oh, that's fine, yeah. Okay, so playback. CC. It keeps also turning on the autoplay. Man, everything's so weird. Internet's been fucking with me. Okay, nobody does it the way we work around here. For what? I don't know what's happening, but I'm excited. Yeah, the attention is like my way to hype class, you know? It's like that announcement you have in the hallway before class. I've never had it, but I decided that's how it works. Okay. So the first video and the subject for today is evolution, of course. I made jokes, but when I specified the theme, I said it doesn't have to be human evolution, just evolution in general of anything or any specific set of evolution. We'll see what people have brought up for videos. If we make it all the way through, I will look up more. I do have some questions if they don't get answered. And we shall find out. This first video is called Common Misconceptions About Evolution. Boppy Tunes.
Sometimes the way we use words in conversation is different from the way...
Already, I love Hangreen because he's so fast, even at normal speed, but this is 1.25. I love Hangreen. He's also one of my favorite TikTokers, not gonna lie. Okay, tried to bring up social evolution, but there weren't good videos. That's okay. No idea what's happening. Okay. But I'm loving it. Heck yeah.
Scientists use them in a formal setting, which is fine, but it can cause confusion when you're trying to talk about science. Evolution as a subject is especially vulnerable to these kinds of misunderstandings. Like you might have heard someone dismiss evolution as only a theory, but in science there's nothing only about theories. So the most common misconceptions about evolution and why they...
Isn't Jesus only a theory? If you use that definition, right? Only a theory means it hasn't been confirmed through science. Wouldn't religion also be only a theory? And therefore, can we use it as an argument to dismiss science if we have used it as an argument to, like, if we don't use it as an argument against religion, which is so strong? Jesus was a dude. Well, I'm saying like the whole religion thing, okay? Jesus would be considered a myth. Interesting too. Wait, have we done a myth episode? We definitely should do a myth episode in future Saturday School, like myths. Either like, oh my gosh. Okay, Tony, you know what to do. Remind me of that at some point.
They are so wrong. You're probably familiar with the basics of evolution. It's a change in the genetic makeup of a population of organisms. Different
Ooh.
organisms have different genetic mutations, which create the
Yellow,
variation
60%
that leads
pink,
to evolution.
20%
If an organism
purple.
dies without leaving offspring, its genetic material is gone from the population. So the gene pool has changed. If another organism has lots of offspring, its genes are overrepresented in the next generation, which is also a change in the gene pool. Natural selection can cause those kinds of changes, but so can other factors.
And I want to bring up the question that I brought up last week, which was one of the reasons we decided to do evolution, right? One of my questions was if we have evolved, and I do believe we've evolved from like apes or primates. And I was saying, how come if we've evolved from primates, how come there are still monkeys? How come there are still primates? And some people have said that that's their path in that evolution. It's like a fork, and their path was just not evolving to the level that we did or how we did. We're learning about it, so I don't know the real answer. I'm just saying that was a question that I brought up last week about this. And potentially we discover. And this sounds like it's already kind of about to explain it. 1 Punnett square. Like Hank on 1.25. Yeah, Hank is just amazing. Even at normal speed. That's what I was saying. From a shared ancestor that apes also evolved from. Yeah, so that's what some people have said. So I hope maybe we find out about it.
One of the most common misconceptions about
It's
evolution.
kind of complicated, but evolution posits, I don't know that word, that we came from a common ancestor as apes. There you go. Basically the same way you have cousins. Found a video on that. Nice. Crash course.
A theory. And
But it got
true,
boring.
evolution
Oh, I see.
is a theory, but in science, the word theory means a lot more than it does in everyday conversation. Often when when I say that I've got a theory, it means that I've got a hunch or I've got a guess. But when scientists talk about theories,
Well, isn't it like on the level of an hypothesis? Hypotheses?
that's not what they mean. In science, a
It's okay. Don't worry, Lorna. We'll look into it if we get through all the videos. Like, we'll look it up. Don't worry about it.
unavailable
Because
evidence
maybe these videos will explain it. Sorry, I'll go back. I'd like play, pause.
about theories, that's not what they mean. In science, a hypothesis is a prediction of what might happen based on available
What did I just say?
Theory
Oh,
is
wait.
a whole collection of hypotheses.
Collection.
They're a sort of framework for thought, and you use them to make new predictions. A strong scientific theory can expand to fit new evidence. It can accommodate things that aren't necessarily even known yet. For example, Darwin knew practically nothing about genetics. He understood that variation among individual organisms could be inherited, but he didn't know how. Even so, as knowledge of genetics grew in the late 19th and 20th centuries, that knowledge slotted neatly into our understanding of evolution. So yes, evolution is a theory. It's a rigorous framework of testable predictions that accounts for all known evidence and can...
I almost knocked my fucking coffee over my keyboard. I will admit myself not defeated, but I will actually go down to normal speed because my brain cannot keep up with these words. Wow, this is a first for Saturday school.
Neatly into our understanding of evolution. So yes, evolution is a theory. It's a rigorous framework of testable predictions that accounts for all known evidence and can account for more evidence that we don't even have yet. Speaking of Darwin, another
Okay, so far we're just breaking down the word theory.
of evolution. It is true that in its current form, evolution traces its academic roots to Darwin's book On the Origin of Species, but it's totally unfair to say that he came up with the whole idea. Darwin didn't invent evolution. Lots of people before him had noticed that groups of organisms can change over time. Many scholars proposed their own theories of evolution before Darwin. One of the best known is Jean-Baptiste Lamarck, whose work Darwin knew about and referenced. Lamarck got the what of evolution right, but he got the how wrong.
What?
The what, that species were changing gradually over time, was totally true.
What was his how?
He thought organisms could pass on characteristics acquired during their lifetimes, which doesn't quite gel with our understanding of genetics.
Wait, but we do pass on characteristics. I don't know at what scale? Because yes, we know we pass on genetics, right? Blue eyes, brown hair, black hair, fucking being tall as shit, short as fuck. But we also pass on things that you would think are generationally unique. Like we pass on traits, we pass on likes, we pass on behavior. The fact that I barely know my dad, and growing up I was constantly compared to him, as in you talk exactly like him. You would talk exactly like someone you've actually grown up with. I didn't grow up with him, and people would be like, you literally laugh like he does. You talk like he does. You think and express yourself like he does. I used to argue a bunch. I still do, but I used to argue bad. We pass on kinks. We do. I wasn't going to say it, okay? But yes, we do. We pass on kinks. So I hate this thought, right? I absolutely hate this theory. But just so you know, whatever you're into, one of your parents is into it as well.
Know that a parent's environment can have effects on its offspring.
Horny Gel, here I go! First video, and we've made it. We went to jail. It's a lot of info. It's an information-dense topic. Yeah, and I'm stoked about it because we get to understand some of it. Generational trauma, yeah. If you dye your hair red in your 30s, you're not going to pass it on genetically. No, but there are a lot of things that you would think I was the only one to experience in life. Like, I would think that it's unique that I just love motorcycles. Turns out, generationally, once again, I don't know my dad, and I definitely don't know his dad. And they were both motorcycle riders. And it's this weird thing. What is it with motorcycles? Why have I been wanting a motorcycle since I was a kid? It's like, so there's many characteristics that are actually passed. But I don't know. That's why I'm saying I would need to know the actual definition of characteristics here. I've learned my lesson. I'm already wearing headphones. It's all theoretical from case studies, though. Studies show most of that stuff is environmental. Why would you tell me that? Because, hey, I had to teach everyone, you know? Listen, if someone know that fact. Oh, so if someone knows that fact, you all need to. Oh, yeah. Oh, if some of us. Gotcha. I've learned my lesson. Hank is probably going to get into it in 3 seconds. I know. I just like pausing and, I'm impatient.
Understanding of genetics. We do now know that a parent's environment can have effects on its offspring through epigenetics, but those changes don't seem to stick around in the genome and drive evolution the way Lamarck was imagining. So Darwin's contribution wasn't the idea of evolution, it was the mechanism, the how. It was natural selection. He even borrowed the phrase struggle for existence from an economic thinker, Thomas Malthus. By that, both of them meant that populations grow faster than the resources that support them, which leads to competition for limited food, space, and other needs. Darwin also knew that not every individual is the same. Some individuals might be taller or faster or have stronger teeth. Those variations give them an edge when they compete for resources, and they can also be passed down to offspring. Organisms with more advantageous variations tend to have more successful offspring. So those variations, which we now recognize as genetic traits, show up more and more in later generations.
Right.
Even the idea of natural selection wasn't totally original to Darwin. An 8th century Arab scholar called Al-Jahiz made similar observations about competition and predation. Al-Jahiz still credited a creator with the ultimate origin of species, where Darwin's framing called for only mechanisms that can be observed in the natural world. So it wasn't like he was just ripping off that other...
Lamarck said that if you go to the gym and get buff, you'd have buff children. Yeah, okay. Yeah. No. That's true. And giraffes with a long neck. But giraffes do have long necks, and their babies would have long necks, no? Like, did Lamarck say that? Because that sounds like... Also, it's funny that I'm choosing to say Lamarck, because Jean-Baptiste is like way easier to say for me, because it's French, you know? They don't get longer from stretching. Oh, okay. From like stretching. Gotcha.
For people other than Darwin to observe and think about. Scholars...
But generationally, there has been that, no? Haven't we like all as a people, like humans... been taller through generations / shorter? Wasn't there a whole time when we were short as shit? Or like, weren't they way taller in the... Is that true? Like, I think in the Egyptian days? Like, wasn't everyone like fucking crazy tall? I don't know. I'm probably full of shit on that one. Don't take my word for it, Because we like taller people, so they have more kids. Oh, that makes sense.
Never originates with just one person.
What are we doing? We are learning about evolution. And we are hoping my computer doesn't go crazy again.
But Darwin developed the foundation of the theory of evolution that we know today and popularized it among other scientists.
Fuck, I'm choking. This is actually a really good video because it's not so much about evolution. It's about the expression and words we're all going to be using for the rest. So it's like setting us up with the theory or the theoretical terms and the technical stuff before we learn it. That's a smart first video. I like that that was the one on top of the list.
There are more specific misconceptions.
All the other science people in this chat are like, I know there's one, and help us all understand. I know, right? Isn't it great?
Like the idea that there's a missing link between humans and apes out there that we just haven't discovered yet. Basically, people figured that apes are a lower or more primitive form of life, so there must be a link that's somewhere in between more primitive apes and humans. But that's not quite how evolution works, because because there is no single unbroken chain between our ancestors and us. Evolution is about diversification, not linear progression. Far in the distant past, we humans share an ancestor with apes. Some of the offspring of that ancestor developed an interest in walking upright and banging rocks together, and eventually barbershop music.
Oh, I actually saw a video about this week, though. Some of the there's a place in the world where monkeys were the one creating tools. Like, well, not monkeys, but like apes, primates were the ones creating tools with rocks and sticks, not the humans. I fucking don't know where that video is now. I think it was on my For You page, but it was wild. Like, they were the ones doing it.
Others stuck with foraging for food.
Also, I'm gonna open my patio door a bit more. It's not a patio, but it's the Juliet balcony, whatever the fuck. It's hot in here. I want some fresh air. Which is good news. It's nice that it's this hot in January.
Grooming insects off each other. But for a while, those two populations weren't all that different. They could still interbreed and swap genetic material. For example, modern humans once interbred with other species of hominids, the Neanderthals and the Denisovans. You can still find...
I did a whole bunch of homework on the Neanderthals this year. Let's just say I had a reason to. A fun reason to. So I learned a lot about, like, first of all, the Neanderthals, and then how we... Pretty much the theory is still not 100%, but it's potentially that we just procreated with them so much that they just slowly faded out genetically. Yes, homework. And so if you understand what homework means when I say it, because it's not actual homework for school, then it was fun research to do. I can say that.
Their DNA in humans alive today. We know that Neanderthals and Denisovans aren't our direct ancestors, but we also know that they branched off from our common ancestor and continued to trade genes.
They were fucking amazing.
Evolution tinkers around.
I could literally give you a Saturday school on Neanderthals at this point. Caveman Quit Audio, it was not that, no. Ashley Geerth, thank you for following. I'm sorry if I just butchered your last name.
Branching trees, not long chains. So there is no need for a missing link because there's no one chain. It's more of a bush, and we are one leaf waving at all the other leaves over there that look a little bit like us. Then there's the phrase survival of the fittest. It's another thing that's often associated with Darwin's
Joke, I give him
It
ideas.
wasn't original to him either. It was coined by sociologists.
What's up, Mom? I could make it
This
bad.
phrase is considered unfortunate.
You
by
did
many
butcher it.
evolutionary
Oh, I'm
biologists
sorry.
Because of how easily.
It's because honestly, I was afraid it would be girth, and I didn't want to say that out loud as much as I just said it. So I went with the girth, you know, gave it a little bit of an accent instead, in hopes.
Itself to misunderstanding. It conjures up an image of the most ruthless, cutthroat, strongest organisms trampling over their peers to like win at evolution.
Yeah, survival of the fittest is a weird.
Doesn't necessarily mean strongest. If it did, you would expect the most successful dinosaurs alive today.
It is
to be
girth,
T-Rex,
see?
But instead, it's like chickens.
I'll just call you Ashley. How about that?
Fitness is another one of those words whose rigorous scientific definition is different from its everyday one. In evolutionary biology, fitness refers to an organism's capacity to thrive in its environment well enough to have offspring.
What?
These very different things in different contexts.
Why do I feel like that's just a definition that needs to be changed? Like, why do I feel like maybe they need to come up with a different word for this now? It makes no sense for the fitness we know. Huh? Like, I understand, but if we're this far away from the original definition, maybe the word doesn't work, right? Maybe we have to like look back and go, okay, maybe we pick a new word for it. You all co-opted our definition. But that's what I'm saying. Still, evolution happens. Ha 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 ha. You see what I'm saying? We're talking about the evolution of a word. If a word eventually changes its meaning, maybe we can look back and go, okay, let's pick a different word then for the original thing. Because it's obviously not the one we all know it as today. Because there's a bunch of words that we use today, right? That with their original definition would make no sense.
Contexts. In some environments, a plant with nice broad green leaves is probably able to harvest more sunlight than its competitors, making it more fit.
Science does use a lot of words we wouldn't use in everyday discussions. Science has so many words that mean something completely different things. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So maybe we change some of the definitions. If we use those words with a completely different definition, Maybe they just need to work on the definition of the words.
produce. Whereas if you had broad green leaves, then you should probably get that looked at. In other words, there isn't any one adaptation that's a magic bullet, and there isn't one ultimate form for an organism. Something incredibly beneficial to one scenario would be useless or even detrimental in others.
You know, electric currents and the way y'all use currents are totally different. But also electric current, water current, like there's different things. An electric current, like in my head, is specific to electric current, right? But if you're saying that that someone else would use the term electric current and mean something totally different, then I'd be like, huh? How are you today? I'm pretty good. Can imagine me saying something and back then people would take offense to it. Yes, there's a lot of things that we say now that would have been horrible back then. I mean, just swearing, literally. Me saying fuck. Back then I would have been like, oh. You know, so every word had a different deal at times, but that's why shit evolves. See?
Fittest doesn't always mean what people think it means. Even if you totally understand natural
So survival of the fittest is the idea. Pretty much, I've been talking shit this whole time, but survival of the fittest is pretty much it was the best at surviving in its environment. Not so much like fit, like strong and dangerous and able to kill every other thing in that environment, but just the best at surviving in it.
And survival of the fittest, it's easy to think that evolutionary change is always good for the organisms it's happening to. Because
is there? If we don't have a video about this and we run out of videos, I will look up if there has been a reverse evolution in any species. That would be so cool.
Favor organisms that are fitter or more successful than others. But we define
if we run out of videos, we'll see. We're still in the first one.
And sometimes that happens for literally no reason. Genetic mutations can be helpful or harmful, but sometimes they're just trade-offs that are sort of good and sort of bad. A whole bunch of the time, they don't make any difference at all. That's because a lot of our DNA doesn't do much.
That's so weird. I was talking about pleasure.
Sometimes a mutation
I don't know when, like a couple of days ago, I was talking with someone about pleasure, and I was like, because of evolution, I was like, how did that stick around this whole time? Like, if we think evolutionary wise, or evolution wise, you know what I'm saying? Ed McLeese, thank you for resubscribing for a 3rd month. Damn.
I appreciate you.
What was I saying? Yeah, like pleasure. Like there's so many things in that you're like, how? Because it's not like we need it. Like some of it, you know? Like, I don't know if I could say that if I'm going to get shut down on TikTok, but like the prostate. Why is it where it is? How does that shit work? Ha. Okay, I need to stop. Also, I think I'm going to just end the TikTok live actually. So if you're on TikTok and you want to make your way to Twitch, come on over. If not, don't worry about it. You do you, boo. I will see you next time. Bye-bye, TikTok. And gone. Okay, that way I can just focus on Twitch. And that is good enough for me. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, my bad. I hit the wrong button because I was trying to switch my scene in the TikTok thing, so I remembered. Okay. I've closed TikTok. Okay, it's just us. Just us. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. There's a section. Oh, and I can close this thing too. Okay. Women in STEM unite. It's called regressive evolution. There you go. There's a word. There's a term for it. Nice. I think cancer is a mutation that's definitely not positive, right? Do we ever know what you're saying? Listen. Shh. Why did I go to jail? I don't know what I said. Like the prostate? Oh. I was asking a question about it. I wasn't actually making a dirty joke. I just said a word. Jeez. There's a section of a doc about finches that goes into evolution accelerated by human intervention. That's interesting. Can't remember what it's part of. Nice. There's a blue family in Kentucky or whatever. Like a blue family? Blue skin. Whoa.
Doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I'm definitely fucked with buttons today. I need to stop touching things.
The laws of statistics have a kind of surprising effect on these neutral mutations. They contribute to a type of evolutionary change called genetic drift. Among all the organisms in the population, there might be 10 different versions of the same gene that do the same thing. But since these trivial mutations don't affect an organism's ability to reproduce, natural selection doesn't control whether a mutation is passed on. Every time a parent reproduces, it's just random chance which version of the gene gets passed on. So you
which
might
is
think
weird.
that eventually you just end up with.
But I
more
guess
and
that's
more
kind of cool too. I think if you knew exactly what genes would get passed on, like I feel like that's how you kill a species, right? So I feel like the randomness of it is probably one of the reasons we're still around, because somehow the combinations have worked out. Because if we were all the same, and if you only passed on the same genes every single time and they passed on those genes, I feel like that would have been, it would have reached a point where it wasn't enough to survive, let's say. So I do think, genetic variation. There you go. How does that shit work? Oh, right. Okay, yeah, I did deserve to go to jail for that. You're right. Imagine passing down genes. Okay. All right, Tony. All right. If you choose genes, we'd end up like pugs or something. I know, and aren't they trying to? Aren't they like, I think science has actually somewhat come up with a way to manipulate genetics, like DNA, in the first few steps, I think, of like embryo forming or something. Not sure about that, but I think they've done it with animals for sure.
Statistics are kind of strange. That's not what happens. Instead, over a long time and many generations, only
Okay, now I can go back to 1.25 because I'm following.
stick around. All the others vanish because of pure chance. Genetic drift doesn't have as much of an effect on larger populations because there's more room for the effects of random chance to equal out. But in smaller populations, it can lead to pretty significant genetic changes just by chance. So the idea that evolution is always beneficial is just another misconception. All these misunderstandings stem from old, confusing phrasing. But the next time you meet someone who's confused about them, hopefully you will be able to explain why they have been misled. Thank you for watching this episode of SciShow, which was brought
That's
to you
cool.
by a bunch of great people who.
That was good. Nice. That was a great first video. Hell yeah. Solid first start. Because then we got some theory, some technical stuff in there. And then intro into Darwin and how he theorized natural selection. Nice. And is that Bill Nye? I think it is. Bill Nye, the science guy. Bill. I don't know how long it is. 10 minutes. Cool. Hold on. So long to load. CC turned on. Speed 1.25. Also, why is my quality? Oh, it is only 720. Gotcha. I was like, why is it 720? Okay, the second video. Well, first, if anyone had something to say, both of my sons were lucky enough to inherit my father's color blindness. Whoa! Have you ever looked into those cool ass glasses? The ones that allow them to see colors? Have you ever, I know they're expensive as all hell, but I feel like honestly, if your two sons both have it and if they have the same kind of color blindness, like if it's literally that same category, could be worth to get one pair and get them to get them both to share it every now and then. But that would be sick. Would be much smaller. If we all had the same genes, we'd die out quickly. Yeah. Because that's exactly how we have survived. Yeah. The combinations and the randomness of it and how someone will survive and kind of have that solution to this virus or problem. And then we can use that to help everyone else survive, or at least as many people as possible. Convergent and divergent evolution is pretty cool. Nice. It's got to be because I'm sure I'm good enough for you. What?
Now, before we push that big button in the control booth, before we vault up to that video viewer in the sky and on the cable, before we stop with this long introduction to the #1 great discovery in science so far, I just want to point out that this one is controversial.
Ooh, those are crazy cool. Wait, what is crazy cool? I don't know. Oh, the glasses, yeah. Video is part of a bigger episode. Yeah, good, because we wouldn't watch the full episode, so don't worry.
This one gets people's hackles a-hacking. No matter how you feel about it, bear in mind that our next #1 discoverer came across some things in nature that surprised him, and he tried to explain what he saw. It's not the story of a guy just trying to cause trouble.
Someone told me that fucking dinosaurs weren't real. I was so mad. Not mad. I don't get mad about the wee-woos. I don't get mad about it, but like, so I was like, dinosaurs haven't been around. And I was like, it's literally in the earth. Like, what? It's in the ground. And there's still so much more in the ground that either we haven't found yet or that they found but not explained. Like civilizations that are somehow, not civilizations, but like proof of human life in places we thought weren't inhabited at those times is like crazy. So it's kind of cool and insane. But yeah, I believe what's in the ground, you know, because of that. I don't need that negative energy. Yeah. I went to engineering school and somebody was like, evolution isn't real and dinosaurs aren't because God made humans first. In engineering school? You're like, what are you doing here? Like, are you for real? Do you think you're going to pass every test here? Plus, fossils are so rare. Crapshoot to end up being made. Rare a crapshoot to end up being made. Oh, like to be like made up or to have been made, created type thing. Literally, how old is this that Bill Nye has dark brown hair? Listen,
It's the story of the
we don't
guy
judge.
who made what you and I consider the #1 discovery in science so far.
Oh, so that was the episode, Natural Selection, I guess. Don't give me the songs. I got DMCA'd on that.
In the 1820s, surgery was a grisly affair. There was no anesthesia.
Yeah, they used to cut your shit for having a cold. Why am I showing this? I feel like
The young man who walked
it's
out
okay. I still have my maturity setting turned on for Twitch.
the ordeal of the operating room was too much for him. Over his father's objections, he quit medical school to pursue his dream of becoming a naturalist.
Whoa! I didn't know that part of the story. Like ran out? That's so sick.
Darwin was hired as a naturalist aboard the British Admiralty's HMS
Concept warning on Discord for this. Oh, nice.
to survey and map
I forgot to read.
around the world.
Me and reading.
Beagle was at sea for 5 years.
That's why we learn with videos.
Seemed an eternity. He shared a small cabin with the captain, with whom he had several disagreements, including the story of creation.
I can't read. I can. I just don't like it.
While the captain held to the Bible's account of creation,
Unless I like it.
believed that the earth had changed slowly over millions of years. There was a debate that would follow Darwin for the rest of his life.
Okay.
The British government paid for this?
Hi.
Well, actually, Darwin's father paid for his voyage and also paid for an assistant to come with Darwin and help him skin the specimens and prepare the crates for shipment. He worked in a little poop deck where he had all his specimens. Just about something like this.
The Beagle made stopovers in ports from Australia to South America, including 36 days in the Galapagos Islands.
Uh-huh. He was left-handed. And that was like the hand of the devil at the time. Right? Like left-handed people were still seen as the devil until like the early fucking 70s, like now. Like in our lifetime. Well, not my lifetime. I wasn't alive, you know. But yeah, I get whacked.
He recorded extensive observations about the indigenous plants and wildlife. He collected and preserved thousands of specimens for study.
Oh my God.
For years after the voyage, Darwin would recall the observations he made while aboard.
Right. Isn't that part of also evolution? How everything used to be insanely big, right? Like birds or lizards and all that. And haven't they gotten smaller because it was hard to sustain that size, right? To be able to survive at that size. And that's the same theory about the megalodon, about like, you know, some people are like, oh, there's still some dark thing in the ocean that we don't know about. But there's still that really solid theory about it, which is to survive nowadays, the megalodon would have to eat so much to be able to keep up like their body. And that's why things have shrunk, or beings, whatever the being is, have gotten smaller from that giant size, because at the biggest size that they were, would have been really hard to sustain. If that makes any sense. I'm not saying that's 100% certain. That's the theory I've heard. Ate many of the different animals discovered. Well, someone had to try, right? Ugh. I can confirm we are possessed. Granddad got the shit beat out of him in school for being a lefty. Yeah. My mom too, I think. My mom's a lefty. I think so, yeah. Because it takes so much energy to power something that large. Yeah. Things have gotten smaller because it takes so many resources to support a huge size. Exactly, yeah.
It was not until 1837, a couple of years after he returned from the Galapagos, that he opened his first species notebook. And he asked himself the question, very ambitious question for a man in his late 20s. What are the laws of life?
Is this Darwin?
That's kind of cool. Imagine no one has written that before.
Laws operating in the natural world, similar to the laws that physicists and chemists had found.
That's got to be cool. Like, we live in a world where that's existing already, but imagine being in a world where, like, no one's written about this. What are the laws of life? Sorry, I was adjusting my legs. Things I've got, but they didn't go, wow, it's hard for me to keep up being so big. Just the smaller ones were able to have more kids and pass the small genes. Makes sense. Also, being small as a bird or mammal in the Mesozoic would have made them more fit so that they could hide / survive. Would you look at that? I think there's vids about why animals aren't huge anymore. At least I remember seeing. Yeah, we'll see. We still have to get through those, like the videos we have first. We're already going at whatever speed. It's 2:46. We'll see if we get through them, and then if we do, we'll look up some more for sure. Because plants got smaller? I mean, my monster would like to disagree with that.
He studied the animals on the Galapagos Islands. Of special interest to him were the physical differences.
That heart. I mean, it's not a heart, but the shape is really gorgeous.
The finches on the Galapagos had different shaped beaks. They varied according to the environments where the finches lived.
Okay, so the evolution, like, oh, why are they different?
For hammering open crab shells. Others had beaks that were more tapered and suited for hunting and pecking among rocks. The difference was puzzling. As Darwin analyzed it, he began thinking about how the...
Am I at 1.25? This still feels slow. I might go 1.5.
If a species is to thrive in its environment, it has to evolve or perish.
That makes more sense. It was slow.
With this simple yet powerful insight, history was made. Darwin discovered the mechanism that made evolution work, the process of natural selection. Darwin wasn't the first
Vegan ice
guy
cream?
really to come up with
Nice.
this,
Your
right?
brain's confused? It's okay. It's delicious. Well, depending on the brand you
Came
got.
up with a specific mechanism, that is natural selection. He was the first to popularize the idea of deep time, millions of years that this process involved. He was the first to popularize the idea of the tree of life, in which we're related to all living things.
Yeah, that I don't know. I guess I've never heard enough about the tree of life. That, like the idea, isn't the tree of life like just a folklore, like a tale? I don't know.
The great geneticist Dobzhansky once said,
Sick wave.
"Nothing in biology makes sense without evolution. Because biology today is evolution."
Primordial soup, my friend. Yeah.
And has been all about.
It's not a literal tree. Oh, so is it like the idea of branches as in evolution, and once again, things branching out into different things? Because we did all start at a like atom, right? On the atomic scale. Yes. Ha ha ha. I'm getting it now. Ben & Jerry's cookie dough. Oh, that's the fucking great one. Cookie dough with like vanilla cookie dough. Ben & Jerry's, that shit slaps. That's what I buy.
We're related to everything else in nature. It's been established.
Wait, but didn't they also, okay, I do agree with this and I believe it. Didn't they also prove that we have like, aren't octopus literally not related to anything else? Like they haven't been found to be connected to anything else on Earth? Wasn't that a thing? I don't know if I'm talking out of my ass here or if it was a real confirmed thing. Because they were saying how like it was the most alien thing on Earth because there was no connection to anything else. Listen, Gianna, I for a moment I thought about a literal tree. Okay, for a moment. Bill Nye has an entire book about evolution, Undeniable, which is very accessible. Nice. Narrates it. Narrates his own audiobook of it. Nice. Wait a second. Look at this guy learning in real time. Shh. Yeah, that and the Tree of Death. Whoa. I think there's the Tree of Life in mythology, religion, and then there's... Yeah, so I think that's the one I thought about. I know I saw it in the shop for £1 for the first time. Oh, nice. Pound or euro? I don't know what that symbol is, because I don't know. Probably. Octopuses are weird. I haven't heard that, but I could see it completely out of left field. I might look it up if we have time, but octopi are crazy. I know, right? It's fucking insane. You might be thinking of Yggdrasil, the world tree that connects the realms in Norse. I think that's what I'm thinking about, yeah. Like the spiritual world tree. It's also actually referred to in Genshin. That's one of the cool things.
They are all part of one great tree of life.
It's called Irminsul in Genshin, but that same idea.
That's not metaphorical. That's literal.
Why did it take Darwin 20 years to publish his ideas?
He knew there would be a storm of religious protest. His own wife was not happy that he was going to write things that were incompatible with the Bible. She wrote him a letter when they were first married saying, "I hope that your science will not lead us to spend eternity in two very different places."
Wow.
And she was seriously concerned about this. Plus, he was trying to build up a mountain of evidence that would be incontrovertible.
My guy was smart about it.
Darwin published
Like, let me shove so much facts in their face. Wee-woos. Let me shove so much fact. If you're new here, this is a common occurrence. That's my neighborhood for you. I live near a police station and not too far away from a hospital, so, you know, there's definitely always wee-woos. And there's got to be a fire station because I hear fire trucks a lot too, but I don't know where it is. Jellyfish, they're super cool. But I think jellyfish are potentially connected to stuff. I don't know. I thought octopi are related to cuttlefish and squid. Maybe? I love the church bullshittery. I know, right? Had a lot of respect for his wife at the time then. He stayed with her. Wow.
His book, Origin of Species, is considered one of the greatest books ever written.
Is it though?
Theory of evolution. But Darwin was the guy that said, well, there isn't any absolute truth here.
Darwin, being one of the first modern thinkers, tried to tell us that science is provisional. It changes.
What do you mean by provisional?
It means it's the best truth you have at the moment.
Science evolves. See what I did?
And when you get more data that
And
can't
that
be explained
restaurant.
that way, then you have to get a new theory. So it's not an eternal truth. It's a provisional truth. It changes. And he did not want evolution to be accepted as a dogma or a creed. He would have been the first to say, throw it out if you got something.
Oh, nice.
But you couldn't find anything better. In fact, what
You know, that's also one of the theories in acting about the method and Stanislavski. So Stanislavski is the one that's like credited for having created the method, which is a technique for acting. And a lot of the people, same as that, will go like the method was this technique and it is set in stone. But like Stanislavski would be one of the first people to say, if you're still doing what I taught, then you're wrong. Like it was meant to change. It was never it's not a Bible. It's not a creed, like a creed or like an absolute. Like it's meant to change. It's meant to evolve. And so the fact that people learn the method nowadays is just fucked. But also because of how damaging it is. But like even Stanislavski would have changed the technique if he was still around. Exactly. And also a great bun in that restaurant. Octopuses, squid, cuttlefish, and nautiluses make up the cephalopod group. I can't say words, okay? From Latin for head, foot. Furthermore, cephalopods are all members of the mollusk phylum. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of big words. Mollusca, making them relatives of similarly spineless snails, slugs, and oysters. But like actually genetic relatives are like close. Also, fun fact, the chicken is the closest genetic relative to the T-Rex. I did a whole presentation on that when I was in high school. Chicken. Closest genetic connection to a T-Rex. The fucking thing that can't fly. You know,
that entire new sciences that were undreamed of in Darwin's day have come up through the study of molecular genetics and DNA, which reinforce the idea of evolution, so that now everywhere we look today.
Buttons and words. But that's pretty much every day, though, for the words, too. My brain goes faster than my mouth does, so it gets tangled up. Science is the best explanation you have in the moment. Ooh. Technically, science gets corrected. It doesn't evolve, does it? Well, would you not say that some of evolution is correction? Course correction, if anything?
We see something that came from Darwin in science.
And anyone who's kept chicken knows exactly why. They'd be wild. Yeah, they're fucked, right? Just as savage as T-Rex would have been.
Before you get all arms akimbo about a particular favorite that didn't make it, let me say, I feel your pain. Look at this list. Do you see electromagnetism?
Okay.
I mean, for crying out loud, without that, right now, I wouldn't be here on television and you'd be doing something else. What about those big things like tectonic plates and the Big Bang? No plates, no jostling Earth's crust, and no us. No Big Bang.
Okay, tectonic plates is a thing that I feel like we hear about tectonic plates. Like, yes, here it's just mentioned, but I feel like we actually hear about tectonic plates like once every few years, like every couple years. But I'm like, if these motherfucking plates are moving all the time, shouldn't we be like talking about it more? Like, shouldn't we be aware of stuff? It just kind of happens. But it's like our whole planet is based on this thing, right? And like Pangea, how it was all one big thing. Hear about earthquakes way more than every other year. Yeah, but like, I guess I don't hear about earthquakes much just because I live in a place that doesn't get them, and it's not like I keep track with weather everywhere or like catastrophes / phenomena happening everywhere in the world. Evolution is only correction because the other mutations die. Well, there you go. So I'm not saying you're wrong, and I'm not wrong either. Is what it is. Dinos aren't real. Explain this. Holds chicken. I mean, yeah.
Your short list.
California's aware. Yeah.
Those discoveries too. Most of all, I miss having this story in the top 10. A woman comes up to Michael Faraday after one of his lectures about electromagnetism and asks him, "But Mr. Faraday, of what use is it?" And he's supposed to have said, "Madam, of what use is a newborn babe?" I mean, how prophetic, how forward-thinking, how brilliant is that? I mean, newborns aren't very useful. They're loud, they leak, but still.
Video's over. I know. I'm just enjoying it.
What they might become.
The credits are coming. I'm enjoying this story.
And I leave you with that.
There you go.
I hope you enjoyed our journey.
Boom. See, he says I leave you with that. And then I can click away. Boop, boop. Boop, de boop, 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 boop. I have the video I posted before saying screw it. Oh yeah, there you go. And it was a good choice. Kiwi for that video earlier. And there was, in fact, has some fake blood. There you go. Okay, I'm actually gonna take a quick little pee break. Give me a second. I will be right back. I just have to pee. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Oh wait, I still have that live on that chat on there, but TikTok chat's gone. TikTok live is gone. I mean, boop. There you go. There you go. Okay, back to the learning we go. Sorry for that. The video's over. Alrighty. Hi again, Chair. Oh yeah, Chair, my beloved. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, one of them is potentially not available. I don't know. We'll see when we click on it. 4, 5, and then a gift. Nice. I'm rejecting reality. Substitute my own. Okay. Cool. Let's see how fast we get through these. Just fucking thing. Pause. Don't play. I said don't play, you bastard. Okay. Let's go. This one is called Is Human Evolution Speeding Up or Slowing Down? I do like that already. Right off the bat. That's a good fucking title. Milk is for babies.
The Arnold Schwarzenegger plateau lies about 4,500 meters.
That sounds to me like a 1.5. That's a 1.25. You hear this guy talk? This is low as shit at 1.25. That's a 1.5 video. Damn.
While visitors and recent settlers struggle with altitude sickness, native Tibetans sprint up mountains. This ability comes not from training or practice, but from changes to a few genes that allow their bodies to make the most of limited oxygen. These differences are apparent from birth. Tibetan babies have, on average, higher birth weights, higher oxygen saturation, and are much likelier to survive than other babies born in this environment. These genetic changes are estimated to have evolved over the last 3,000 years or so and are ongoing.
Which, like, haven't we been here for millions of years? I don't know. I don't know the real numbers, but isn't it that, like, Earth is like, what is it? There's been living beings for, like, over 6 million? Or a lot of thousands? I don't know. I guess I don't know.
An adaptation has
Shut up, Seb.
evolved in a human population. It's clear that human evolution isn't over. So what are other recent...
I think too, like, I guess because there is a difference between physical evolution and knowledge evolution, right? Because we are on a whole different scale of knowledge evolution. When you just think about how much we know about the world, about things, how accessible information is, and how fast we can learn that information or consume that information with the internet and everything, and it being even faster with AI getting into, like, getting in the mix and everything. So there is that level of evolution too, which is not so much an evolution on the physical scale, I think. I also would be curious to know, I don't think that's changed our brain structure, right? We're talking about differences in people. Wait, what did I say about differences in people? Did I say something bad? You can absolutely correct me. I would, if I said something wrong, you can for sure correct. Oh, okay. You sure? She's an accent in an area of England, but I can't remember. Oh, for posh? Oh, it's all right. Whatever the accents are. As if I could tell the difference between anything. Opted out in a natural selection with medicine and welfare state. There is that too, right? Well, I mean, at some point they used to cut your arm for having a cold, like I said. So The difference between life on the planet and when humans is we know we're around. True. Homo species are 2 million-ish. Yeah, fuck, it's wild.
Will our technological and scientific innovations impact our evolution? In the past few thousand years, many populations have evolved genetic adaptations to their local environments. People in Siberia and the high Arctic are uniquely adapted to survive extreme cold. They're slower to develop frostbite and can continue to use their hands in sub-zero temperatures.
Yeah, Thank you for using your Prime on me. You didn't have to do that. I also don't know if you corrected me on how to pronounce your name earlier. I said, is it Sane? Is it San? So if you want to correct me again or tell me just phonetically how to say it, I would love to learn it. But thank you for using your Prime on me. I really appreciate it. You could have used that on anyone on Twitch and you picked me? Damn. The whole video talks about medicine. Gotcha.
Much longer than most people. They've undergone selection for a higher metabolic rate that increases heat production. Further south, the Bajau people of Southeast Asia can dive 70 meters and stay underwater for almost 15 minutes.
That's sick.
Over thousands of years living as nomadic hunters at sea, they have genetically hardwired, unusually large spleens.
Aren't also like, don't some of the people have almost webbed hands and feet?
Oxygen stores, enabling them to stay underwater for longer. An adaptation similar to that of deep diving seals. Though it may seem pedestrian by comparison, the ability to drink milk is another such adaptation. All mammals can drink their mother's milk as babies. After weaning, they switch off the gene that allows them to digest milk. But communities in sub-Saharan Africa, the Middle East, and Northwest Europe that used cows for milk have seen a rapid increase in DNA variants that prevent the gene from switching off over the last 7,000 to 8,000 years. In Europe, milk drinking
so like for humans?
a source of calcium.
Yeah, but isn't it too much? Like, why is that saying that that's evolution? That's us consuming something that we don't need.
Though not always in obvious ways.
It's a whole part of the theory of veganism and stuff. What's the part? What is that part glowing? Because that is not where the spleen is. I don't know. Closer to the latter. Haven't found a way to pronounce it properly in English. Oh, okay. That's okay. Yeah. I was just say N with an S. Oh, San? Ooh, that's cool. We are now able to digest milk, except we are not. Why do you think people do the whole fucking, like, first of all, lactose intolerant? That's such a common thing nowadays. And it's like, yeah, because we weren't meant to fucking, consume that. Evolution is 3 mutation that made us keep the enzyme. Yeah, lactose intolerant people, it's just milk. We're not meant to consume it. But until after, like, you know, as your baby, sure. But once you're off, you're meant to go off. I've been finding I'm not missing anything. I'm not missing calcium, as a matter of fact. And you're getting too much of it from cow milk. You're not getting the human need for it. You're getting the equivalent of a baby cow.
What drives?
Give me the moo juice. Nah. You're having vegan ice cream right now, so enjoy it.
Removes many of these selective pressures by keeping us alive when our genes, sometimes combined with infectious diseases, would have killed us. Antibiotics.
Wait, sorry, I zoned out.
These evolutionary changes to reproductive age. That's what drives natural selection, the force behind all these evolutionary changes. Modern medicine removes many of these selective pressures by keeping us alive when our genes, sometimes combined with infectious diseases, would have killed us. Antibiotics, vaccines, clean water, and good sanitation all make differences between our genes less important.
And yet, too clean will also get dangerous.
Surgically extract inflamed appendixes and deliver babies whose mothers have life-threatening pregnancy-specific conditions. All tend to stop selection by allowing more people to survive to a reproductive age.
Hi.
Even if every person on Earth has access to modern medicine, it won't spell the end of human evolution. That's because there are other aspects of evolution besides natural selection. Modern medicine makes genetic variation that would have been subject to natural selection subject to what's called genetic drift instead. With genetic drift, genetic differences vary randomly within a population. On a genetic level, modern medicine might actually increase variety because harmful mutations.
Why do we have some beetles doing it?
This variation doesn't necessarily translate to observable or phenotypic differences among people, however. Researchers have also been investigating whether genetic adaptations to a specific environment could appear very quickly through epigenetic modification, changes not to genes themselves, but to whether and when certain genes are expressed. These changes can happen during a lifetime and may even be passed to offspring. But so far, researchers are conflicted over whether modifications can really persist over many generations and lead to
Oh, okay, so like the going to the gym thing, right? Is that what we're talking about? I thought like a change necessary for your environment, but within one lifetime, not like through multiple generations.
To human evolution. Modern medicine and technology are very new, even compared to the quickest, most recent changes by natural selection. So only time can tell how our present will shape our future. Earth is 4.5 billion years old. How did humans come to define it in such a tiny fraction of that?
Cool. That's a teaser for their audiobook. That was good. Quick, succinct, really good points. And Beatles having the thing. Thank you for that. Next one. What will humans look like in a million years? Yes. I like that idea. Like even the, I really like that about WALL-E. That de-evolution. I know someone said the word, the actual legit word. Of course, I already forgot what it means or what the word is. But like the WALL-E idea of how humans went from upright to like lazy again and in the automatic chairs and stuff. And we see a lot of that, like technically. Regressive evolution. Thank you. My brain did not remember. Epigenetics. Explain why twins aren't exactly the same person. What? What do you mean? I thought it was just because you can't be exactly the same person. Just because you can't. Like, what's the epigenetics reason? I just thought it wasn't possible. Epigenetics is like you have a gene, but it only gets expressed if your mom is like in the sun a lot. Oh. Epigenetics can explain how twins can be identical genetically but look different, or the genes can be expressed differently or at different levels. If it's useful for the environment, is it actually regressive? Wait, what was the example I gave? Like I was talking about like people going almost like back to slouch. Is Google after the videos are done? Better yet, is a ChatGPT question. I don't even Google shit because Google keeps giving me the goddamn websites with so many goddamn ads. I hate it. I like doing random research when I have a question. And I hate the websites with articles. You're fed with spam over spam of ads and shit that blocks your screen. ChatGPT, you ask it a question, it gives you the answer. Thank you. That shit is life-changing just for that. Epigenetics. And I think that's also why everyone hates it. Like, I think that's why those companies hate it. They can't shove an ad on it. They can't feed you the fucking thing so they make money off you. Okay. Epigenetics is its own Saturday school. It could be. Yeah. I was actually thinking too, I was thinking of another thing. I would like to do a Saturday school on quantum things, quantum physics, but not so much like quantum physics, but like a thing that comes to mind is how the brain operates on a quantum level. And this is like not 100% confirmed, but it is to some degree. Like the idea of manifestation is your brain operating on a quantum level. Your brain creating your reality is on the quantum scale. And so not fucking Ant-Man. But so like, I'm not saying like a Saturday school on the actual deep quantum physics that none of us will fucking understand, but like things that are involved in the quantum scale of things. Like your brain, it works on a quantum level. I think I would love to learn those things. Okay. Quantum leap, good job.
Are the pinnacle of evolution.
Hold on. I didn't do the thing. Also, it's really quiet for this one. Oh, actually, so this isn't a confirmed thing science-wise, but it is confirmed with like potential statistics. One of the theories why gladiators had beards, and a lot of people had beards back then, or why men grow such a large beard in general, was for fighting, for survival. They did the test on someone with no beard, on someone with a thin beard, like what I have, and on someone with a thick fucking beard. And it was like, they didn't do the test on like a real person, but like on mannequins or whatever with skulls. And in every case, except for the big beard, a strong hit would instantly break the jaw. And the one with the beard, actually, a few of them, like I think it was like some ratio out of them didn't break. And so the beard is like this evolution survival thing for like getting hit, for fighting, for battles. I need to write in my Tinder bio only literally evolved beings because I have wisdom teeth. The thing in my arm, I'm evolved. There you go. New theory that would allow travel faster than the speed of light. What's the theory without all that stuff? But bending space. Oh yeah, the whole the paper and the pen that stabs through it. Right? Everyone's seen that. No, is it Interstellar that does it? I think Interstellar does it. Or is it the saving that dude on Mars? No, I think it's Interstellar that does the whole like paper. Interesting hand motion. Have you never seen that? Someone grabs a sheet of paper and they go like, we're trying to go from point A to point B. And like, it would take this amount. And then they bend the paper and then they just stab it with a pen. And they go, but this, a wormhole, bends space. Anyway, all right.
Hibernation.
Keep
And
learning.
to increase my body fat. That's awesome. Can you put me a seat on the next space flight? Can you do that? I would love to hear how you think humans will change in the next million years. Pop your ideas in the.
It's actually the whole punch thing. The whole punch thing is pretty recent too. It's not science about it, but there's been tests like, oh, what are the uses of a beard? You know, why don't women grow such big beards? And some do, and it's like this. Carl Sagan. Wait, isn't that Carl Sagan is Cosmos, right? Yeah. Of course, you're the one that. Oh wait, y'all don't see the picture, but it is Lily's that posted a video with Carl Sagan, which makes sense. Oh yeah, okay, that's what I thought. The video has been removed. The video you uploaded has been removed. I think they potentially got DMCA'd, like whoever uploaded it, and that could explain why it's not up anymore. Oh, see, there you go. All right, I think this is gonna be the last one. I know there's two more, and like every single time we do that and we don't finish a video, you can feel free to watch the rest. We will not be watching them together. Wait, I just wanna see what the other two were. The other two is like evolution fails in the human body. Oh wait, no, there's just one video left. Okay, maybe we can get through both. I don't know how long they each are. We'll see. We'll try it out. Okay. Now you have sirens. I know, right? Whoop. That's more like a wormhole. Oh, right. What did I say? Something else? Dang it. Blah, 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 blah. It's more like bending it and jumping the bend. What? Oh, yeah, we're doing two because this is 4 minutes long. All right.
Your body is a temple, but it's also a museum of natural history.
That's loud as
Look closely
shit
and you'll see
compared-
parts that aren't there because you need them, but because your animal ancestors did. No longer serving their previous function, but not costly enough to have disappeared.
I like our voice.
These remnants of our
It's
deep
nice.
history only make sense within the framework of evolution by natural selection.
Oh, yeah, shivers.
With your arm on a flat surface, push your thumb against your pinky and tip your hand slightly up. If you see a raised band in the middle of your wrist, you've got a vestigial muscle in your forearm. That tendon you see connects to the palmaris longus, a muscle that around 10 to 15% of people are missing on one or both of their arms.
Don't got it on any arm.
There's no difference in grip strength. In fact, it's one of the first tendons that surgeons will take out so that they can use it in reconstructive and cosmetic.
Huh? Holy shit, I didn't know that part.
You can find the palmaris longus across mammal species, but it's most developed among those that use their forelimbs to move around. In primates, that means the muscle is longer in lemurs and monkeys and shorter in chimps, gorillas, and other apes.
Does that impact me doing a handstand, not having it? Because I'm pretty bad at handstands. And they're saying forearm, like walking slash things that use their forearms in like moving around.
That don't do a lot of
You have it? I don't. Well, no, but the rare thing here is to not have it, just so we're clear. The evolution thing is not having that. I'm the evolved one. Just so we're clear. And it's just 15% of people. I didn't know it was 15. I'm part of the 15% of humans that have evolved.
It's not the only leftover muscle that we've got. Look at the three that are attached to our outer ear. We
Can
can't
I-
get much movement out of these muscles.
Oh, that I can do.
compared to some of our mammal relatives.
I can move my ears.
Locate the sources of sounds. Presumably, this would have been quite helpful for early nocturnal mammals. In humans, you can still detect the remnants of this adaptation with electrodes.
And like if I work it out too much, it actually like locks into a pulled.
Not enough to move.
Wait. What was that about the sound?
This would have been quite helpful for early nocturnal mammals. And
for like moving the ear to hear a different. Oh my gosh! I just knew I could move my ears, but I never thought about like moving it so that you could hear like next to you, behind you.
in humans, you can still detect the remnants of this adaptation with electrodes. In one study, researchers recorded a spike of activity in the ear muscle cells in response to a sudden sound. Not enough to move the ear, but detectable. And you can probably guess the location of the sound based on its results. It came from a speaker placed to the left of the study subjects. So this is their left ear subconsciously trying.
I have that for sure.
Toward the sound. You can see another futile effort by our vestigial body parts when you get goosebumps. When we're cold, tiny muscles attached to our body hairs contract, pulling the hair upright, which causes the surrounding skin to form a bump. For our furry mammal relatives, the raised hair increases the amount of space for insulation, helping them stay warm. Birds can do this too.
Whoa!
Pigeon on a cold day.
Does that work for us? I feel like shivers or goosebumps like makes me colder. Can you hear colors? I can't. Or you mean can you see sounds? But that's I forget the real name of it. One of my sound panels is gonna fall soon. I can see it. Futile effort. Oh my god, my body's trying its best. Synesthesia. There you go.
Response to cold temperatures, and it's also part of the fight or flight response. So it helps some animals appear larger when they're threatened. And why surprising emotional turns in music can give some people goosebumps.
Yeah.
And then there's our tail. At the end of our spine are a set of fused vertebrae. Some people have 3, some people have 5. We call it the tailbone. It now serves as an anchor for some pelvic muscles, but it's also what's left of our ancestors' tails. Every one of us actually had a tail at one point. When the basic body plan is being laid out at around 4 weeks of gestation, human embryos closely resemble.
And just so you know, in that theory of T-Rex and chickens, that is the exact same. It's the people would go, well, where does the tail go? When did they start losing it? And it's in the like that evolution. The tail started becoming their spine, and it made its way in. And that was it. It was just a spine and no tail anymore. So that's it's funny. I didn't know about humans having a tail, but I knew about the chickens and that connection to the T-Rex. And that's how they found out. One of the reasons they found out is because in the embryo they do have the tail at some part of it, of that growth. Is that not just ASMR? I get goosebumps listening to music. No, it's not ASMR. Goosebumps listening to music has been explained. And it's like explained and not explained because it's one of the weird things, right? Why do we have that? But it's not ASMR. No. There's like more to it.
And that includes a tail.
Cats born without tails are evolution in cats. I don't know because they still need it. Humans don't. We don't. We can have balance. Cats use their tail for many, many different things, right? There's balance. There's like their tails have fucking purpose still.
In many other animals, it continues to develop into a proper tail. But in humans and other apes, the cells in the tail are programmed to die a few weeks after they appear. Very rarely, though, a mutation allows the ancestral blueprint to prevail, and a human baby will be born with a true vestigial tail.
The most adorable vestigial behavior is the palmar grasp reflex.
Wait, what's that then?
Where infants, up until they're about 6 months old, have this incredible grasp on whatever you put in their hand.
What?
Reflex for their feet. I wanted to show you this footage from the 1930s where they demonstrated this behavior.
Doing a fucking. I like the censorship.
And you can see that their inner monkey can support their entire weight.
They're like full on pulling. Like, hey, I'm not letting go. I don't have muscles to do shit, but I will not let go of this bar. Damn. Yo, that was cool. I like that video a lot. That was really nice. Really, really nice. And on to the very last one. Isn't it great? We made it all the way through. Nice. Hey, shush. Wait. Not ready. And what time is it? We're literally perfect on time. Holy shit. Would you look at that? That was a good video. I really liked it. Facial expressions are on point to what I hoped with this. Nice. Humans had tails. I feel like we misuse it. Now. So we used to have tails as well as reptile. Yes, yeah, right. The tear duct. Like that one in the center is like that reptile eyelid. The one here, like inside that we all have, that little eye corner thingy, is the eyelid that, like that reptile thingy. We have a few other things too. I remember we learned something about that. When did we learn that? Was it during our monkeys/primate episode? I think it might have been an episode, as if like my Saturday school are episodes. But we did learn about those things. At the same time as we learned about the fucking eyelash bugs. Eyelash bugs. Still think about these fuckers every day. Every time my eyelashes are burning or itchy, I'm like, you fuckers, get off my face. Like when you wake up in the morning and you're like, fuck. And I instantly go wash my face. Like, get away, you bastards. Eyelash mites, yeah. These fuckers. We can never forget about them. We can never. Wasn't there a kid in India that had super long tail and was worshipped? Whoa. It's okay to be smart. Thank you for saying that. It's been rough. I watched them like episodes. Nice. Yeah, Saturday schools have been great. Okay, that's a little loud.
Hey, smart people. Joe here.
How long's your intro?
We've all got bodies. Couldn't live without them. But why are they so dumb and unreliable?
I don't know that we couldn't live without him. What do you think about spirits then? Huh? What is it with the soul? Can the soul not live without a body? I believe in the afterlife. I believe in the in-between life. I believe in nothing disappears, right? So I don't know that we can't live without him. Okay, thank you. I'm done. Moving on.
Infection, or because my wife just had knee surgery.
That's a 1.5.
Maybe it's just me getting older and hurting more. I'm a millennial. But I have been noticing lately that the human body, it's got a lot of problems. And this video is a big long rant about a bunch of them. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Oh, wait, yeah. What's the title of this video? Evolution fails in the human body. Nice. He gets to like how all our spines start hurting at 30-year-olds. 30s.
There's so much about our bodies that is flawed. Like,
well, don't we start dying at 25? I think it's when you reach the age of, it's 25 or 26. From that age onwards, your body kills more cells than it creates. Up until 25, your body creates more cells than it kills. And so you're constantly like regenerating. And from 25 or 26 onwards, you are slowly dying because your body is creating less cells than the ones that are dying. I just might, aren't them? Just don't think about them walking around your face. I know, I fucking hate that. But that's what's crazy. How much shit is living on us right now. Walking right now on you. I'm so sorry, but it is true. 36 and my back was killing me today. It works. Nice. I mean, my bed is definitely helping because I'm feeling way less pain in general. You just learned the tails do disappear. Yes. Happy birthday, you're dying. About 1 year from start of my death then. Same year. Well, I mean, you don't die instantly, but it is the, yeah, right? And the same year your frontal lobe develops. So you reach the full brain time and then your body's like, all right, fuck it. I'm starting to die now. You know shit. It's a slow process. Like we don't die within 5 years. Obviously humans have made it all the way in the hundreds, but it is still how it works.
Parts wear down or are easy to break, and others look like IKEA furniture would look if you accidentally threw away the instructions before putting it together.
Really? Do we have parts of our body that look like that?
I'm pretty sure something's backwards, and somehow you have like 3 of those little twisty things left over.
I use that to build my bed. My bed.
Your body is a wonderland, but I think you meant your body is a blunderland. From eyes that don't work right and backs that ache to needy diets and extra bones, what I'm saying is, sure, our bodies look cool, especially if they're wearing an awesome shirt.
Oh my gosh.
Who the heck designed these things? Well, no one did. We'll get back to that. But first, instead of talking about how great we are, let's talk about some of our critical weaknesses for a change.
Nice. Eyes.
The first example,
I wear
staring right
fucking
at you.
glasses.
I mean, I don't wear these things to look cool and smart. I mean, they do make me look cool and smart, but I wear them because I can't see. Like,
yeah, it's kind of the irony that this somehow implies we're smart. Like some people give me compliments when I finally wear my glasses and they're like, oh my gosh, like you wear glasses? Because I never wear them for my videos because you can see the light reflection and like, yeah, it kind of fucks with the whole thing. Like if my screen is white for whatever's on it, like if it doesn't have a dark mode, you can see it. And people are like, oh my gosh, you wear glasses, like you look so smart. I'm like, this literally says I can't see like you. I am literally lesser. None of that says I'm smart. In fact, I'm genuinely struggling. We peaked. Time to go. I don't know why. I said, okay, body, we peaked. I read okay, buddy, and I was like, huh? My brain was like, what do you mean? Man, he's a real science YouTuber. Needs to be funny and stuff. Oh, this guy? I know, right? Well, it's because a lot of them is for like younger audiences, which I appreciate. That's awesome, you know?
Americans and Europeans, or nearly 7 in 10 people in Asian countries, my peepers don't peep right. I've worn glasses since elementary school. Space shuttle.
I definitely want to get surgery.
Anyway, before the invention of corrective lenses a few centuries ago, people who couldn't see just couldn't see. Back in our prehistoric hunter-gatherer days, that could have meant starvation and death. Bad eyes, empty stomachs, you lose.
Like, what is that thing in front of me? Fucking lion.
Well, looking at this image, cover your left eye and look at the dot while keeping your face centered in front of the screen.
Wait. Well, what was that? I'll do it.
You have eye problems. Well, looking at this image.
Do I have to take my glasses off? I guess, right? Well, looking at this image, cover your left eye. Oh, fuck. Well, looking at the... Wait, and look at the dot while keeping your...
Cover your left eye and look at the dot while keeping your face centered in front of the screen.
Okay.
Slowly move closer or farther from your screen and the cross will disappear. Did it work?
I mean, my microphone's in the way.
It works for me. Pretty weird, huh?
I saw it.
Cover your right one, stare at the cross, and move until the dot disappears. That's your blind spot. And every animal...
I've literally seen every... Well, maybe they mean a phone and like you'd be that close with my computer. I saw it. Didn't work.
Well, the backbone has a
And I wear glasses.
Because of how the eye is built. The light-sensitive layer inside your eye is filled with tiny cells called photoreceptors.
Because that people need to be sharply...
One end turns photons of light
People needed to be sharply when they were reading. So glasses reading, smart,
Except our
maybe.
retinas are built so the cables are pointed towards the light, like talking to the back of a microphone. The cables from all those little microphones have to pass through a hole in the retina to get to the brain.
I mean, the eyes really are incredible. When you think about how advanced cameras are, right? And no camera is on the scale of an eye. That says something. Like, cameras are fancy. We have, and when we're talking like the highest quality cameras, there is still not a camera that matches the eye perfectly. Like, the eye is actually fucking incredible. Do you have contacts? No. I got sick the one time I tried to put one in. Like, I tried to put 2 in, I put 1 in, and I literally got so dizzy I wanted to throw up, and I couldn't get the second one in fast enough. So I had to take the first one out, and I never tried again. It fucked with my brain. My brain was like, I can see good in one eye, but not the other. And it was freaky. Instead, I just want to do surgery. Human body is one of the most impressive machines. Yeah, it really is. But at least we're learning about useless shit here.
We have a blind spot. We just don't usually notice.
576 megapixels. Damn.
To us and fills in the image. Why
Do we know that for a fact?
At some point, way back in evolution, when our ancestors started to evolve the first light-sensitive tissues, that's just the direction the cells were facing. And later, when those patches morphed into actual eyes, it was too late. The backwards pattern was already set. Evolution can't suddenly flip a whole eye around. It can only make tweaks to what's already there.
Oh yeah, about how we see upside down. They fuck with your depth perception. Fuck got automated, rightfully so, but they fuck with your depth perception so bad. Wait, the what? The eye? Or no, estimation on light sensors to pixels. Ah. I miss being able to wear contacts. The older I got, the drier my eyes got. Yeah. And the way doctors can tell so much about our health just by looking into our eyes. Wait, is that true? I thought they just looked, I guess, to see if it was reacting. Is that what they look into when they're like fucking doing the thing? Is that really what it is? I never knew.
Cephalopods?
I don't know much about medicine. I gotta be honest.
They don't have a blind spot.
Contacts. Oh, gotcha. For the depth perception.
Early octopus ancestors, the cables on all their microphone-shaped light-sensing cells pointed towards the back, so their retina is unbroken. Am I saying that cephalopods have better eyes than us? Yes. Point cephalopods, and another point for having 8 legs.
I mean, they also, yeah, and they see in the ocean. We see really poorly.
Why is there so much empty space in our skulls? You know I can take you off the set at any time, right? Watch it, Globey. And when we breathe, air enters our nose and passes through 4 chambers called sinuses. And there the air gets warmed up, humidified, and filtered by mucous membranes.
Eyes can tell you about blood pressure, head injuries, all kinds of things. What did you think they were doing staring? I thought it was like you know, the same way you look into someone's eye to see the reaction. Like if the pupils will dilate or adjust in general. I didn't know they were actually seeing shit in there. I don't know. At least for me, I couldn't wear them. Yeah, well, same. I tried putting on contacts and it threw me the fuck off, you know. They can see if your blood pressure is too high. From your eyes? How? What? See an eye problem. Any damage at the back of your eyes. Whoa. That too. My eye doctor helped diagnose a neural disorder. That's sick. When they're doing the pupil thing, they don't see any other thing. When you see all those things is when they look inside. Huh? You can see the blood vessels at the back.
Go to your stomach.
Maybe I'll look up a picture.
That works pretty well for the sinuses up on top. They have gravity to help them. But the big ones behind your cheeks, they drain up. That difficult drainage is why humans get so many head colds and sinus infections. You know who doesn't get sinus infections? Dogs. Dogs and other animals that rely mainly on smell tend to have elongated nasal cavities, which drain down and back with gravity the correct way. But as our ancestors became more dependent on vision and less dependent on smell, our snouts got all smushed up into our flat faces, and now we have these tiny noses and get sick all the time.
Whoa.
Accidentally eat some air, well, no biggie, just burp it out. But if you
I literally choke on air all the time.
breathe in your food, you're gonna choke and maybe die. What's up with that? It comes down to the fact that like most other vertebrates, we breathe and eat through the same throat hole. Another one of evolution's amazing bright ideas. But I once saw a bird swallow a fish as big as its head. It did not die. It just had a delicious meal. If I did that, I would die. But snakes and birds can swallow huge meals whole because their nostrils connect directly to their breathing parts without going through the throat. It's like an alternate breathing system. But in every mammal, we've just got the one tube, and all that separates the digesting part from the breathing part is a little flap called the epiglottis. Epiglottis open, you're breathing. Epiglottis closed, you can eat or drink. If you mess up that order, well, here's how to do the Heimlich maneuver. Now, lots of animals can choke. Even whales can choke if fish get stuck in their blowholes.
That was a good joke, I guess.
Happens. But humans are especially prone to choking because our voice box, or larynx, has moved up so high in our throats.
Mm-hmm.
These throats were made for talking. Some languages even make vocal sounds using the epiglottis. Like in
Some of his jokes are good, I gotta say.
Our
Mm-hmm.
higher voice box has squished up the swallowing parts of our throat, so there's not a lot of room for error. But on the plus side,
I'm literally paranoid and constantly looking at my OBS to make sure it's not frozen.
you can yodel, so maybe we call this bad evolutionary trait a tie.
Upright walking.
Pros, all the cool stuff.
One more reason people always say don't talk and eat.
Cons, so many unique and painful ways to injure ourselves. Some of your body's joints are beautiful.
Wait, walking upright is like the most advanced thing in the sense that we don't use effort, we use gravity. Like one of the cool things that humans do is, and we don't consciously do this, but walking is just using constant gravity. You are in a constant state of falling and just catching yourself at the right time with the other foot. You're not actually using muscle. And some people are like fucking calf walkers, right? People that walk on the tippy toes and have like giant ass calves because of it. They are constantly using a muscle, lifting. But the average human, and like pretty much mostly everyone, mainly just uses gravity. And that's also why we're so good at long distance running, because it's the same. We've just learned to put our weight forward, and instead you're just constantly catching. Yes, there is some level of pushing, but really light, and you're just constantly catching yourself. And gravity takes you forward, which is cool as shit. And that's why we can actually usually run longer than like lions, tigers, and all that, because they use strength to push and like kick and propulse, versus we just use gravity. It's one of the cool advanced things. So I don't know what he's gonna say about the leg. I'm a little curious.
So many unique and painful ways to injure ourselves. Some of your body's joints are beautiful. I'm a huge fan of the jaw. Oh, and the hip, that ball, that socket. It's like Michelangelo sculpted it. The human knee and ankle look like an elementary school art project held together by Back when our ancestors walked on all fours, they had twice as many limbs and muscles to carry their weight. But when they transitioned to walking on 2 legs, it put a lot more stress on our knees and ankles.
Okay.
When you quickly change direction while running, the anterior cruciate ligament is basically the only thing holding the 2 halves of your leg together. It has basically no blood. The only way to fix it is surgery, which we only invented 100 years ago or something.
Yeah.
I've personally known at least a dozen people who have torn their ACL.
I think Chris did. I think he half tore it because he got surgery at some point and he was in crutches and I was carrying his books while in high school. But I don't think it was a full tear. I think it was like a half tear or something. Anyway, I was just saying that.
I don't even know why I'm laughing. That's horrible. And right under that is the Achilles tendon. Since we walk on the balls of our feet, that tendon takes basically all the force of the lower leg like a big fleshy rubber band. If you tear that one, you also can't walk. It's maybe the most important tendon in your body, so of course.
Like, you see why I want to do a mythology episode as well? I know the mythology of Achilles, right? And the idea was like he was dipped in the whatever, like the magic water of some shit by the ankle, by the legs, like by the feet. They were holding him, they dipped in it, and that's what made his whole body kind of immortal. But the reason he the Achilles heel and how he died was because like that's where they were holding him as they dipped him, and so that didn't get dipped in the magical fluid, whatever the fuck that was, and that was the way to kill him. But I understand this was mythology. Why do we actually call it the Achilles heel? Like, how are we calling something based on mythology? Evolutionary bio professor. Thanks for hanging out. Evolutionary bio professor would rant about this all the time. The legs aren't built for shock absorption. The arms are because they have more cartilage. I get photos of the back of my eyeballs at each appointment. Damn, I've never gotten photos of the back of my eyeballs. Mythology came before the term. Yeah, but that's what I mean. So then how did we still choose to go for that?
Of course, it just sits there on the back of the leg, completely exposed.
Anyway, we're going to do an episode on mythology, so I guess we can mention it there. I don't know. We're going to do a Saturday School on mythology, because that's sick.
Mythical arch nemesis to hit you with a poison arrow.
Wait until you hear about Adam's apple. I know. That's what I mean. I guess, like, that's not really mythology, but it would be a cool episode. We did the episode about the human body already. I remember that. Oh, so yeah, what I was saying earlier, I was like, I thought it was the primate episode. No, we did one about the human body. I remember that. Okay, that's a useless email. Sorry, I had a notification on my phone. Stupid email. It's from Meta. Like, I don't even fucking use Facebook, and I get emails from Meta for creators. Because I have a business Instagram account. Stupid. Mythology, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I mean, yeah, but you get it. It's with how mythology are so ingrained in cultures. Yeah.
This is not.
Well, isn't many bodily things named after we found out about them?
Not how you'd engineer bipedal legs from the ground up. It's way too many weak spots for any crucial structural system. But when the assignment was turn an animal that walks on all.
The first to describe it chooses a name. People either use their own name or choose a story. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Turn an animal that walks.
Fancy dancing ape on 2 legs. Evolution had to work with what it was given. Body parts are one thing, but evolution has messed up our insides too. Like, we are really poorly cut out for eating. Pretty much.
You know what I was thinking? Like, there's a lot of crows here and pigeons. There's definitely a good amount of those too. And they eat whatever the fuck. You know how you and I have to be careful about the nutrients we actually get to survive, to thrive? And these fuckers will eat whatever the fuck they can find and they will survive. I mean, some of them will die based off of what they eat, but like most of them that survive their lifetime, they're eating shit. Like, no bird goes, oh, I'm kind of missing some calcium today. You know, I got to make sure I get some calcium somewhere, or some vitamin C, some vitamin B12. Like, it's crazy how needy humans are in a way. Okay, does my face shrink or my hand grow if I get cancer? Yeah.
Every animal needs the same nutrients in order to function. Stuff like amino acids, vitamins, and a few minerals. But most animals make most of these things for themselves. But we have to get a literal grocery list.
They make it?
Our diet. Take vitamins. That's what we call essential macronutrients that we have to get from our diet to survive.
Uh-huh.
Vitamin C, for example.
They just make it?
Proteins need vitamin C around to do their job. Without it, your bones get brittle, your tissue breaks down, you just bleed, and your teeth fall out. Scurvy is no fun. Pretty important stuff, this vitamin C. So, of course, we can't make any. Like at all. We have to get every bit we need from our diet. Now, almost every animal on Earth makes their own vitamin C.
That's crazy.
Dog has to drink orange juice. Neither does a cow or a cat, but I do. Strangely, humans have all the genes necessary to make vitamin C in our DNA. Yet somewhere in our evolutionary history, in some ancestor of all primates, one piece of that vitamin C machinery mutated and broke. Now we have to eat it or die, along with all of these. Of the 20 amino acids we need to build proteins, our bodies only make 11. Many animals can make all 20, but we have to get almost half.
I've like my body. I have a really weird iron thing with my. Well, it's not weird. It's common, I guess. But I don't just have an iron deficiency. My body doesn't fucking take it in. Like I have low iron. I'm not. I'm not. I don't have an iron deficiency, like officially, whatever. There's a real term when you're like you're that anyway. But I'm always low on iron. Anemic. Thank you. It's been long enough of learning for today. Okay. Oh yeah, it's 4. See, we're finishing this video. We're ending the stream. But I've always had low iron. And then my doctor, when I did blood tests for like the meds I'm on, blah, 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 she was like, hey, your iron levels are really low. I was like, I know. It's always been that. But when she said it, I looked into every food that I eat. I was like, am I actually eating like low iron food? No, every food I eat is high in iron percentage and shit. It's just my body doesn't take it in. It doesn't actually consume it. It doesn't like absorb it. So it's like a whole thing where that's going to be my curse. I'm lucky not to be anemic. I'm lucky. When I was a kid, I had to take iron pills. Like I was too low on it. Now I take iron supplements, but like over the counter stuff. When I was a kid, I had to be prescribed iron pills, like fucking a red pill. That was pretty much metal, I guess. I have to say, my body just doesn't store iron, right? It's weird as shit. Low iron simply from having low TIBC. I don't know what that is. Oh, total iron binding capacity. Whoa, I should look into that. That sounds logical. No blood donations. No, actually, I'm perfect at giving blood though, because I'm still not a dangerous level, first of all, and I'm O positive. So I can give blood to almost everyone. Not everyone though. If you're a negative person, sucks to suck. You got to be optimistic to get my blood. You know? Yeah, if anyone's positive, I can give blood. I'm a almost universal donor. And I have given blood. Like I did it 5 times. And then I kept getting tattoos every time they'd call and you have to wait 6 months. And then now I live in a different place that doesn't call. So I never know about where to go give blood.
Ready sources.
But also it's weird giving blood now with COVID and with the vaccine and how long ago you've had the vaccine. So there's like a whole level to it.
These essential nutrients has placed restrictions on where and how.
Caffeine can make it hard on the body to take in iron. Yeah, but I always have it even before I drank coffee. Like it's been a problem my whole life. And it's a thing in my family. My sister has it further, like more extreme than me and everything. It means my body doesn't hold on to iron. It's just standing there like, what's this? Oh, that makes sense. I got to look into that. TIBC. A+ for me. O negative, but they won't allow me to give blood because of it? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, pills. Because you're still on the pills. Oh, for the iron thing. Oh. I'm definitely like not in a dangerous level of it. And also I can have plenty of blood taken out of me. I've had it happen multiple times. I'm like, you can take a lot of my blood and I'm still thriving. Like not weak, not anything, I'm good. Usually like, okay, please sit here for like however long. And then they check you and I'm like, I'm good. Can we go? Cool. Great. At the time too, they even used to say, because I was so good at like my body reacted so well to giving that amount of blood, they were like, we could actually go as far as doing like more advanced blood donations where like they target the white blood cells. It kind of throws off your own balance in your own body and stuff. But they were like, your body really reacts well to giving blood. Anyway, you know. So the low iron hasn't been a problem because it's not that low. Okay, let's actually finish this fucking thing so we can finish Saturday's Cool.
Pretty much everywhere you look, it seems like our body has room for evolutionary improvement. Our teeth, most people grow a 3rd set of molars, wisdom teeth, that won't even fit in their mouth and have to be removed. Do I need to mention the fact that a male's gamete-producing organs sit dangerously exposed outside the body? And the pelvis. Most women can't deliver a baby without medical assistance because the human head is so large.
That's funny.
Who came up with all these bad ideas? The answer, of course, is no one. Thanks to science, we know that the human body isn't engineered or designed, it's evolved. Everything is the way it is because it got that way, making tiny tweaks to what was there before. That means that our backs hurt because we're walking upright with a spine that used to be horizontal. We get fooled.
Anyone got a horn Seb can toot? What? Oh, because I'm tooting my own horn?
Sure, our bodies are full of parts that barely get the job done, full of things that could be built way better. And that can be frustrating, sometimes even painful. But nobody, and I literally mean nobody, is perfect. Because surviving isn't about being perfect, it's about being good enough. It's about being imperfect in the perfect way. And if you're watching this today,
I feel like I could make this a TikTok. Like,
a survivor of a 4 billion years.
take my voice, a hi video. I could say exactly those words and it would work.
Stay curious.
In fact, I feel like I've already said that. I feel like I've said that about like being perfect. The sun is setting. It is dark. Let me open my curtains at least. Technically, it's still a little bright. Still enough light, you know? But it is sunset time. Is he giving us a Seb talk? No, I'm not. But I'm just saying that would fit as a TikTok video. Thank you so much for these videos. They were fucking great. They were great. Oh, wait. Someone just added. Dang it. Well, we're not watching it because I'm done. But y'all can watch it on Discord. It is there. And just like all the time. Let me just put my Discord back where it goes on my screen. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Did I just fuck up? Now I'm freaked out about like that whole crash because there's a video that's not showing where it's supposed to. I'll find out. If this VOD doesn't make it to YouTube, we can blame all the crashes and issues. But if it does, it'll be on the second account. The guy in the video, I mean, not you. Seb Talk better than TED Talk. Yeah. Well, some of them are pretty good. Do bite and platelets. I don't know that word in English. That's funny. Is he giving? This was fun. This will be a Twitch exclusive, probably. Honestly, shit was fucked. I'm done with technical difficulties. It's gonna be hi. Your spine is a mess and your body's a mess. You're not supposed to be perfect. No, but I mean like the whole humans weren't meant to be perfect. They were meant to be good enough. I think that works on a mental health scale too. Absolutely. Perfect doesn't exist. You're meant to be just good enough. Just fine. That's what it is. But anyway, I'm not going to go on a little meditation, like mental health rant right now. Okay, thank you for hanging out today. Thank you for hanging out for my birthday. I will see you next Saturday. We will keep playing Twin Mirror. Wait, no, not next Saturday because I'm in LA. Never mind. I'll see you in 2 weeks on Twitch. I mean, I'll see you on TikTok and stuff in the meantime, of course. But next Saturday, I'm in LA. That is it for me today. Have a great rest of your weekend. I will be posting, but I'll still post a video for my birthday on Monday, probably, you know, maybe come up with a TikTok. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you for hanging out. Honestly, thank you. It's always good to just chill and do these streams. I like it. These are fun. Like, I like that I'm just hopping on and having a good time. That was weirdly synchronized. Like scary synchronized. Okay, this time when the stream ends, it's actually on purpose. You ready for this? Bye-bye.